try Colleen say something real quick.
Hello.
Can she hear? It doesn't pick up for you guys stuff out here on mine.
Okay.
All right, that's good. I just wanted to make sure it's like I want you guys to be able to hear too, but I don't want it to then loop back over to the central microphone.
Oh shit, what are we gonna do when Sophia gets here?
Hmm?
When Sophia gets here?
We'll just get her added into like the little loop of stuff.
And if she doesn't have headphones, I can give her one of mine.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can just give her your other headphone.
Yeah.
Still notification.
Is
More
Celeste
Colleen in. Celeste is here. They're chomping on snacks because they were amazing, and we're like, hey, here is many various chompings and whatnots. Also, if I hit my head, can you hear that?
If you did, I couldn't.
All right, good. I didn't know if it'd pick up too much.
But Jack, bring it up.
You don't want people to hear the crackling?
The crackling of my brain.
Actually, we've been outside at all today.
Yeah, multiple times. It just has been a little bit. But who wants to go ahead and start our recap of last session?
What happened last time?
A fair bit.
We ate breakfast with the fear is a little bit disassociative death.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're about to see someone get executed.
Yeah.
Yup.
We went out down to the Forbidden Tunnel.
The one that Cypress found by accident, right?
It was not accidental. They
Well,
were
he
looking
was
for him.
good searching skills and discovered the hidden. Went down there and got attacked by a wild-shaped gnome who was on the council. And then they're, because they said they were working with a Dark Lord of sorts, which we were able to speak or understand because we spoke Infernal, myself and Volith. That's what that was to give us the evidence to turn them in to have them executed, and that's happening this session. And also, Nick snuck away, went back into the tunnels, and he found his staff, right?
Yeah.
This session.
Yeah, one of was it the Panther lady that was on the council that turned into a giant spider?
No, it was the gnome lady.
Well, yeah.
The Panther, right?
Yes.
Oh, is that what they...
Yeah, that
they
was
allowed
there.
to-
Their form.
Okay. Their council form, right?
Yes, there's an ostrich, a crow, a panther, and a bear, right?
Yeah.
She apparently turns into giant spiders, too, from time to time.
Yes, and then knocks her out.
That's just their animal that like they're resembled by, or like that they're like their main thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's more like their role in the council.
Speaking of roles.
No!
Trigger words.
No!
Colleen's gonna turn into Winter Soldier.
The voices!
The voices!
We have someone making Widowmaker's poison for the druid that's being executed.
Mm-hmm. And Cypress was watching them so they could learn how to properly make it for future uses as well.
Yes.
Instead of just buying it with cash money.
Not that we can't afford it.
Yeah. But what if people aren't selling it? Then
That's the
Cypress
same,
will
may
be
not
like,
be
we'll go and collect the ingredients real quick. Excuse me.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it was the caffeine.
I feel like that was pretty much what happened last session.
Did you
Yep.
mention the portrait?
Wait. What happened with the
The
portrait again?
depressing man cave portrait?
Oh, the divorce.
Oh
lady.
yeah, the one that I saw of
Hey.
Oh my
your
goodness.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
What
Hello.
Is that the Sophia I hear?
Get out my bag.
It is the Sophia. St. Louis. Jasper.
Someone say St. Louis?
Hi.
Give him a second.
Yeah, that's
Let him breathe.
So kind.
Thank you, Windows Defender.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all are quiet.
Oh,
There we go. I officially got the stats sent over to you for the fun new tab.
Yeah, I'm so happy now.
Oh, shit.
You can't show them.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, bro. Detention or
Each of those spells, it's once per day.
yeah. So you guys can do like each one of them once per day. I don't have like.
It's not like you only get one. Yeah, each one of those you can use once per day.
That's
Spike growth is very fun. And fun thing, if you are casting a spell from a magic item is the thing casting the spell. So it's a lot harder to drop concentration. Just
Is
don't
that
get
all from the
disarmed.
staff that he stole?
resources either since
He's gonna get spike growth, lesser restoration, and dimension dwell once per day, and it is a +3 bonus.
Oh, sick.
we're tasked for
No,
what I can do.
2 something, 3 something last night.
Oh, same.
The bomb.
I need to come and visit you again.
You need to what?
What?
I was making a cum joke.
Speaking of which, where the fuck did you get this?
Fourth level teleportation.
That is not
until
mine.
we see the mermaids.
And one will increase your.
Sydney, where did you get your book about porn?
I got the bomb.
And it doesn't under.
Someone, I don't know what the bar.
Jaeger,
Mm-hmm.
can you turn off the noise reduction button so I can hear what it sounds like with that off?
And it's not
Like
from
that.
bar. I think they might be from Bud Lounge, but since I could not return them, they
Is that what you're
were
gonna do?
No, turn it back on.
On a point within range, twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. Any creature moving through the area must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d4
You slayed
damage
that.
for every 5
Yeah.
feet. Terraforming.
I love spike growth.
Gotta have mine.
So I mean, like,
So
So that's the rest of the spike.
No, I
growth.
haven't tried.
I was also just eating Cheeto Puffs.
Really? Well, these are piece of filters, so.
Mine are normal.
Never can you chill?
Gabber, chill.
Never chill.
What the fuck was that?
Request to let the stream see Jabber.
Oh,
Turn on your camera, silly goose.
Broski, you are on my laptop.
You don't have a webcam
Hold
on your
on.
laptop?
Am I? Hold on. Jasper, come here.
Jasper.
Jabber, come here.
how do I? Oh, here.
There
Oh
we
wait,
go.
I'm actually a dumb fucking idiot. I don't have a way for them to see my Discord right now.
Jesus.
Ollie,
Oh, well, it's visual. Jasper is
So they
on
saw
the
none of
screen.
that.
Nope. Sorry, that was very mean.
taunting the
A
hound.
little bit.
Wasting our fucking time.
Yeah,
Ollie.
you know, as per usual.
I forgot that you can do like FaceTimes on Discord. That could actually be a fun way to do this in the future, especially if we're going to be streaming a lot more. That could be very fun. I do like doing online games because it's easier for me to do like little, like under the table things and just like text players and stuff like that.
Ew.
Because in person, I just have to like stare at you with my big autistic eyes until you notice that I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah. I think we have 3 bottles of wine over there.
I'm not drinking this one, so I was like, I'm gonna bring it here.
I think that's the one that we got my dad.
Oh,
My dad.
You're my dad.
good.
Whoosh.
Well, happy MILF Day, everybody.
Happy
Oh my
MILF
god,
Day.
Max is watching.
I know. I told Quentin and Max to come and watch.
You guys should go on Twitch instead of TikTok. I need more Twitch followers.
I was gonna say I was getting ready to open the Twitch stream. I love that it's like, oh, all these goofy characters, and then there's like edgy boy Ulamir.
Yeah, I hope the pictures I picked out for Ulamir and Cypress were okay, because I didn't have any pick crews for them.
Yeah, I tried. I just didn't want to do it.
No, it's okay. I just
We knew it. We made a joke saying that it would be hard to get you to make one.
Yeah, I was like, out of everyone, Nick's probably the one that's gonna be like, I just don't want to.
I don't care.
so I just went on Pinterest this morning and picked out pictures on your behalf.
That's fine.
Look okay for Cypress. Right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Look at my little cute.
PICCREW.
Yeah, if it weren't for the whole language barrier thing, I think I would have figured it out a lot better. This is in Chinese or Japanese.
What was
Yeah,
that?
That's
Never checked this.
my-
word.
but
Oh, Max is on.
Yeah.
who said that?
Well, I wasn't listening because I was too busy hearing things in my earballs.
In your earballs. Fantastic.
Can Sophia hear me?
Sophie, can you hear Colleen?
Yeah, but I can get on here if you want.
Sweet. Whatever's easier for you.
Shit, I don't think I brought any, but I can hear her.
I mean, as long as you can hear me, that's fine, because I can hear you.
Yeah, because we've got that central microphone, so she can hear all of us.
Okay.
Hearing is good.
I'm gonna use my powers for evil, and I'm gonna whisper in everyone's ear.
It's right in my ear.
I'm gonna drive to your house and poop on your windowsill.
Does that sound okay? Or
Yeah,
is
that sounds
quiet
great.
now?
No,
Okay.
I'll let you know if I can hear.
I probably shouldn't be putting my drink on the table, so you don't have to hear me picking it up all the time.
I don't care.
I do. All right, all right.
Midnight looking ass.
The moon.
Somebody show that to me real quick, because I'm just curious.
Moon Knight looking ass.
Here, I'm gonna throw
I
my
can't-
phone,
Just
or
you.
I could just hand you my phone like a civilized individual.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like, it's a pretty,
but that's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Like it seems like okay. Not enough darkness.
Is Ulamir
He's
human?
not pregnant enough. Is Ulamir human?
Lumire's a bit.
No, he's a half elf.
Half elf.
Oh,
Okay. 'cause
my
I was like, I
bad.
didn't think
I have him
human.
listed as human right now. I'll fix that later.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Also-
usually, if it's like human,
And
half
then
elf,
YouTube.
it's like. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was Oath of Vengeance, but I switched to Oath of Devotion whenever I became Jesus.
Word. Okay, I'll fix that too.
But
But not until another day.
no, that's okay. To be fair, I don't care. I started out as Vengeance, so
Was
it does not matter to me.
devotion and vengeance? Is that like the
So for paladins, like your subclass is based off like the oath that you follow, because they get their
it's like sometimes.
yeah they get their powers from adhering to their tenets essentially.
That is some good stuff.
One of them was about vengeance, murder, kill, get the guy that made my life bad, and then this one is because they decided to be the avatar of a god. Now they are fully devoted to this deity. So their subclass had to change.
Like get different abilities.
Yeah, I was
switches
explaining.
out spells, abilities, everything.
Jasper.
I was explaining this Lilith's plotline to my Catholic father today. I'm like, oh yeah, she went to hell for 40 years and then became Jesus. And then he told me about his friend that was into D&D, or not his friend, someone he knew in high school who was into D&D and had no friends and then became a priest. I'm like, are you trying
You know
to
what? That
warn
kind
me?
of fucks.
Wait, that's like so funny though. No friend or D&D to priesthood pipeline is crazy.
Take that, satanic panic.
We were just thinking that.
Also, if anyone would like a peanut M&M, I will throw them at you.
Oh, I want one.
Throw one in the screen.
Throw one
I'll
at your
take-
computer, point blank range.
I dropped it on the microphone.
That was.
Boo!
Hey, you got my fucking laptop, dude.
Where'd it go?
It's right there.
I do not wish for the hound to get it.
You're looking like a fun. Get over here.
You get out of here.
No, I was just gonna throw it.
Bad catching.
Yeah, it's still dark in here.
Just
Don't worry.
Another.
take it.
Oh,
Just
We
pass
need
the
better.
M&M.
see my nose.
You know what? No.
Hello.
That was just my brother that showed up, and he's asked me. He's like D&D, like in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
No, we're cool.
Hey,
And we
Stranger
also
Things
don't
is
fight.
cool.
Excuse me. I have not played.
Really crazy style, just letting you guys know that.
I like that you're holding up your phone when your audio is not coming through that.
Let a girl live. Let a girl live.
Let me
No.
fucking live. Yeah, Jabber, tell him.
Do not rile up a dog right before
Jeez.
D&D, Sydney.
Eh,
She had to spend last D&D in jail the whole time. We don't want that again.
Yeah,
She did. She was being a butthead.
Left and right.
She took my fucking cookie.
I don't blame her. They're good cookies.
They are good cookies.
So this is 2 weeks in a row with a full party? That's crazy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dumpling.
Yeah.
Dumplings out there on a Doom Guy-esque crusade. This is indeed canon.
I mentioned Dumpling in my recap video yesterday. I was like, and then there's Dumpling. Rest in peace, Dumpling. Wish he was real.
That's about the time that I was like dozing off because I'm like, I'll keep the stream on while I'm like sitting here all cozied up.
Dozing off. It was like 6 p.m.
I have sleep issues.
Real. I took a fat nap before this.
Art nap.
Toasty. Pre-D&D now.
Yeah, I get to take my pre-D&D naps on giant Snorlax now. It's great.
I know I'm jealous of that thing.
No shade for now.
But like that's not Snorlax. Like I want to
So you just want a big pillow?
Yeah, but it has to be like a thing, like a little animal or something.
Turtle.
Oh, a turtle.
Well, you guys left off about to watch a woman get executed. The poison was almost complete being made. Cypress watching it happen, learning all the ingredients, how to prepare it properly and everything. And that was your guys' preferred method of execution, and since you were the party that the crime happened to, you got to choose it. So you're going to have your time to interrogate her while she is under the truth portion of it before the poison finally takes her.
How long does the poison take?
If I remember right, it was 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a very long time to speak with her before she do the big not live.
What's that
The
thing
big
called
s-
where the person goes up and like speaks for a really long time in the government?
Filibuster.
Yeah. We got a Billabuster.
Filibuster.
Bill the Buster.
You gotta fill her buster.
Oh, filibuster?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would make sense for a government thing to be called a bill-a-buster.
I think filibuster's even worse.
Buster.
Dude, who's Phil and why is he just?
Why is Phil
Did y'all
busting
see
in
the Phil
Congress
and
right
Phyllis
now?
musical is out?
Yes, don't even get me started.
I don't know
even get me
what
started.
words you just said.
Yeah.
The Phil and whoa, Phil and who?
Willis?
Phyllis.
Is that it? Phil.
Phil and Phyllis. It's the Groundhog musical.
Oh, about Puxatawny Phil?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe someone made that.
I can.
Oh no, it's not in a bad way.
Y'all
I'm
remember
excited.
the Ratatouille musical?
No.
Try not to.
No.
That's what you should watch.
don't think I should.
The Ratatouille musical worth your time.
It was starring Andrew Barth Feldman, which is crazy.
Yeah. COVID was a time.
Yeah, that's a
Hi,
way to put it.
Colleen.
Well, I will say that we'll pick up where they finish making the poison, and we'll say they go ahead and administer it. So your 24 hours have begun, and the clock is ticking.
Is like
I'll
the
say-
whole like execution audience still here?
What do we have?
Since it's not gonna be, like a fun spectacle, a lot of people probably cleared out.
Damn it, we don't get to see your feet
Yeah.
swing.
We're just asking questions.
Who's good cop, bad cop?
Good cat, bad cop.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I just had like
Captain America.
an aneurysm.
Don't worry, you're in good company. None of us can speak.
I'm perfectly eloquent.
Oh yes, never stuttered a day.
Nice.
Never. I don't even know what stuttering is.
To come to our house anymore until next semester. So
Oh yeah, the stutter curse of our home no longer affects you. You're safe.
Damn it!
Literally, the sentence after.
I was
Don't worry,
literally
it's
just
passed
about
on
to
to
say how
me.
I have not stuttered since I left Springfield, and then I just did.
Nice.
Cursed.
Oh,
So poison administered, and it's like a truth serum kind of poison, correct?
yes, so they are under the effects of a truth serum. They cannot lie, but that doesn't mean they can't like twist things, manipulate their words, all that, which you guys have learned previously and through your various readings, Cypress, you would know that as well.
Cool. I'm gonna ask this known person, what is your greatest fear? Like that would make you shit yourself on command if it were here right now. Just for curiosity's sake.
Physical or emotional? Spiritual?
Yes.
Like
What do you want me to say? Spiders or bats or something?
What invokes the greatest level of fear within you? Just out of all those subjects.
Failure.
taking accountability for one's actions.
Okay, like, that's big and also not fun. Are you afraid of any phobias? What phobias do you have?
Wolves make me a little heebie-jeebie.
Shadowheart, okay.
Short.
Just wolves. Alright.
Okay, real questions. What are your intentions with I'm blanking, hold on.
That's what my daughter.
The evil thing dude.
Attacking
Varus?
us?
You mean the big bad of the whole fucking
What is your
game?
true working with Vavarus, and what do you have to gain from it?
Yeah, me and Lilith heard you trying to summon him, so fess up.
I want to protect the Grove. He has powers that we do not.
Who did that?
It wasn't me.
Colleen.
Someone said, what is your favorite cigarette brand?
My favorite cigarette brand? I haven't smoked in a long time. I used to do Marlboro Menthols.
I've had 2 drunk ciggies.
In your life?
Red.
Yeah.
That's
She got
really
ass.
impressive.
Yeah, it was great though. Honestly, 10 out of 10 would do
I've
it
had at least like 20 drunk cigs.
Oh yeah.
Get those numbers up.
They taste so bad. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not
So-
for the taste.
How would attacking us
What?
protect the Grove?
That was more a moment of fear. You'd found an area you were not supposed to be. I was worried you would find things I did not want you to.
So, were you working with Vavarus to protect the growth because you know if you didn't, Vavarus would hurt you guys?
Precisely.
Okay, fair. Fair and valid.
Fair.
It's understandable in my opinion.
I don't think any
Yeah.
of this is fair or understandable.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I just mean I understand her point of thinking.
What's
but,
the
like,
one
it's not
thing
good.
that you don't want us to find the most down there?
Information.
What information is it that you don't want?
Be more specific, please. Information about what?
What is the exact information that you don't want us to know or see? Use
I
your
feel like
words.
cheating.
I will remind you, truth does not mean they have to speak. But I am nice.
Saphira, turn to a wolf right now.
Saphira, furry mode. I have direct correspondence with Vibaris. I don't want you to see his plans.
What are
Okay,
his
sorry,
plans?
He has made individual pacts with the princes of the Hells. Their will be done through him, and with that, he will ascend to a level beyond any mortals. He will join maybe even the gods.
Could a mortal technically be a spy for the princes of hell? And could that possibly help us? Or do you think that would not be possible?
There are many mortals who are spies for the princes of Hells. Many warlocks, clerics, all of the sorts. They're worshippers. They are higher beings. They deserve praise in their own odd ways. Well, they think they do.
Is there a good way to communicate with someone? Wait, how would I communicate with someone who is in hell and be able?
You could find ways of interplanar communication.
Okay.
While you were allying with Vibaris, you said you did so to protect the grove. Were you just planning on sitting by, tucked away in the little corner of the world, untouched, while the rest of the world is raised in darkness?
They are not of my concern. We offer refuge, they laugh at us and call us a cult. We will be the ones laughing.
Oh, so this is more about like insecurity
So you're
though, than like anything.
Sounds like it.
Were you
Am
at
I
least
right?
truthful in saying that he gave you the location of the other two dragons?
Oh, yes, that is the whole reason why I decided to join. And then simply his reasonings and gating his items revealed his plans to me. And then it became necessity. Though I don't agree with many of his things, it is better for me to remain his ally than his enemy.
Do you know of anyone else here working with Vibaris?
Not directly.
Do you know what's wrong with my dad?
Oh, that was long before Vibaris, dear.
So
Just
what's
thought I'd
wrong with
ask.
them?
There is nothing wrong with him.
Kind of spaces out. Something wrong. Something ain't right.
No, it's not normal. But I assure you, is self-imposed.
I was like, oh, yeah. So,
Use the buffer man. Those are good.
I don't know if you guys saw Max's chat. Ask them rate, date, hate for each member.
I saw that and was actively choosing to ignore it.
wait, what?
Also, whoever said gay, you are correct. If there was not so many noises outside, I would say leave the door open.
I like it.
No, it's very nice.
why did you want the council disbanded?
Same reasons as the others. The ruler is back. There was no need for us, in my eyes. No official council, at least. People that he trusted or whatever could help him. But why have elected and delegated members when he could handpick them and choose who he needed to accomplish said tasks?
I can't imagine how all of you got as far as you did with that kind of thinking.
Because of that way of thinking. We know who to choose, how to work well. We know the strengths and the weaknesses of each individual in this grove. Let's,
As soon as we open that door.
That's what got me.
and that's why I've been sounding like this. Excuse me.
From my end, it doesn't seem like you've paid enough attention for that, but
What?
I'll take your word for it, I guess.
You are also rather young and terribly naive.
Well, when you don't have anyone leave the grove and experience the world as it is, it's bound to happen.
You simply think that none of us leave the grove. Many of us leave often. It is just for various reasons.
Like what?
You would have to ask each individual why they would like to leave, but they ask for us permission. They allow us the knowledge that they will be leaving so that any services we would need from them won't be available for a time. But typically, I feel, bartering, trading, hunting, of course, we often leave, gathering materials. Some have even found, love families outside of the grove that they often bring back. We are not an isolated society.
I always
You
felt
always have the
as
other.
if we were, but that's just my experience.
Well, after your mother's passing or disappearance, your father did not allow you to leave and did not allow us to tell you that was an option most of the time. So,
Do you know
you were
anything
kept
about
here.
that?
If we did, we would have told him a long time ago. The hope I have is that she is with the dragons.
Where are the other two dragons?
They are in the great heart of darkness, right by Vibaris at all times. Hello, Jasper.
What do you mean?
They travel with him. He has them bound and controlled. They are the font of some of his magic, how he was able to commune with the princes.
Do you know how we can free them?
That is outside of my knowledge.
Do you know any weaknesses of Vibaris?
Well, he does have a family, but I don't know if that is your little group style.
Look, you're just taking side eye. I thought not.
There's somebody gonna say something.
Hey, you are Captain Dad Killer.
I'm gonna look at them and say it's not our style.
I mean, is it kids?
Children and a husband.
Oh,
We been knew this. We knew about them. Remember?
He told you about them directly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little too aggressive then.
Me saving the world. I don't know, man.
It's like the baby Thanos thing.
Don Cheadle doing the. Jesper is very concerned about your nasal health.
You said you attacked us out of moment of fear. Were you planning to kill us in that moment?
Preferably not.
Hmm. I'm just gonna like turn around and walk away a little bit from everyone else.
Does anyone else have questions?
Could you tell us the location of where Vabaris is right now?
Or the information that's underground in that hidden chamber.
He said that.
I already told you.
Yeah, it's correspondence between her and Vabaris.
I do not know his location at this exact moment.
Does he have like a forge, some sort of stronghold?
Oh, yes.
Could you tell us the location of that?
Far in the east, dug into the mountains, it's a castle of obsidian. That is where he reigns.
That's what
What'd you pick this up? Alright,
Purple.
cool.
Is there anything you're not telling us that we should probably know?
Yes.
say it. Please. You're gonna die anyways.
Precisely. I've been more than generous with information.
So many.
Is it in regards to a bar?
In a way.
Is it in regards to the dragons?
Could lead to their freedom. A theory.
I'm gonna
But
like
I don't
perk
believe
up.
you all.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Do you want me to keep going?
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
I'm gonna like perk up when she says dragons. I'm gonna turn back around and say, "What were your intentions when I gave you the dragon egg before I took it back?"
To nurture it and bring about a new dragon. Another form of defense for us. And, inevitably when Vibaris was to attempt to stab us in the back or in a moment of weakness, use it to strike back at him.
You cannot bend dragons to your will.
Well, obviously not, but the dragon raised under our care would be wise and would know how to properly protect and deal with threats of the outside world and the inside. I believe you all up to the task. I have a theory.
A game theory.
A game theory. Bless you. There is said to be a fount in an underwater kingdom just off the southern shores. It is supposed to bond humanoids and sentient races to the very fabrics of the earth itself. But even to me, and people old as dirt, it is still just a fairy tale, because anyone that has gone looking for it, their bodies just wash ashore. But if that could be found, that could be a good way to potentially combat Vibaris, or at least pull the dragons from his grasp. How it would work, I'm not sure. But in times of desperation, we often turn to folklore and fairy tales.
What exactly do you mean by bonding to the earth?
That's what I was always told. It entwines your soul with the core of the planet, the soul of it, whatever you want to call it. Makes you one.
Do you not think with the way that Vibaris is killing the earth right now that it would have some sort of negative effect on whoever bonded with the earth?
Well, I do not know. Hence why I said this is a theory.
James I said this is a theory.
Child, every time you open your mouth, I look forward more and more to see you marching in his hordes.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck you.
Just gotta turn my arm into a cannon and watch dinner roll at her with a can. But
Shooting a
Yes!
dinner roll at her head.
yeah, just randomly. They didn't roll for that.
Yeah, no. Oh no, they said roll.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Good catch. Because you're throwing rolls. Just like Lambert.
What wrong, tree?
You're done.
How much roll damage does she suffer?
I don't think it really matters. She's gonna die within
There's
the
just
day.
I need to know how much pain she's in.
She's in a decent amount of pain. It's not enough to like.
Yeah, there were some dense rolls.
Does she have a cartoonish welt forming?
Sure.
Seeing stars.
She's got little
flying
birds
above her
tweeting
head.
and spinning around her head.
Throw a little horseshoe on it.
It's just like 3 emails.
3 emails just spinning around her head.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of worried about email. He's been gone a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
What did you go and send them off to do?
Did not
To
like that.
find the
Find the
ruler.
ruler.
I sent him like 2 days ago, and he's a very fast flyer.
He is a magic bird. Jasper.
Also trying to find a dragon.
An ancient dragon that is, in perfect game terms, fucking huge.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you?
A big old guy.
We don't know if he did his dragon form for his youth or like any other form.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Jasper, if you keep being a menace, you're gonna have to go to jail.
After she said, a child every time you open your mouth, blah, 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 I'm just gonna be like, you are what all of you raised me to be. Or I am an exact, like, being of what you all raised me to be. So if you find fault with it, look to yourself.
We all have our failures, Saphira. You are a prime example of them.
I'm just gonna start loading on other dinner roll. That's in my can.
Oh, one chime's gonna pitter patter up and ask, Vibaris, 3rd General?
He will be a fun one to deal with. An obstacle I have yet to find a solution for. Can't go over him, under him, definitely cannot go through him.
What?
He will beat you, and he will then consume you. From what I've learned, and the little bit I've been able to pry from Vibaris, every living individual the man consumes grows his strength. And with him leading a war, I'm sure that strength has just grown exponentially.
What is it?
It's a good question. I think it was once a man. But now
Now it's a Muppet.
it's a Muppet.
Canon, by the way.
Muppets are always canon in my world.
Go!
Which means that 9/11 did happen, because if Kermit didn't exist, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
Taco Towers, man.
Taco Towers!
The
A second
incident.
dragon has hit the Taco Tower.
Oh, Max said don't talk about that day.
Excuse me. Don't talk about it. It's okay, it wasn't seagulls. It's okay, we got a baller recipe. So you guys are sitting there, and the bear has very much sent some guards around to kind of make a barrier, a protected area to keep her held in here.
What's Crow Dude doing?
What's what, dude?
Crow Dude. Crow Man.
He's just been sitting there watching. He hasn't really had much input.
I'm gonna pitter patter up to him and say, "You know?" And point to the panther lady.
It's like, of course I know her.
Vibaris!
Yes, I know who Vibaris is. Control your pest.
Is he looking at me?
You're the first one I looked at, so yeah. You are the
That's
largest
the
one.
most dangerous thing in our party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with it.
Dude, I'm peace and love now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Talk about a 180.
Yeah.
When did you all lose all of your respect?
Then I'll start throwing tables.
Are you saying that to the party or to an NPC?
I'm saying it to, like, the council, because everyone's being fucking rude.
The crow's gonna kind of like sit up from his seat. Just, we've always been like this. Perhaps your time away has softened you to our ways.
Or just opened my eyes a little bit.
Okay. Everyone's family sucks. Your family sucks. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say, yeah, for D&D characters, it's usually your family's horrible, or they're not, or they're just
Or
not.
they just are.
Dude, this might, I don't even know. I don't have any like family backstory. So it's not that
Oh, I know.
dead. Oh, okay.
I just want to be, like, careful. These people are known to shit in beds of people they don't like. Point to Ulamir and Slipknot.
Yeah, looks over.
And you better be careful. I had quite the breakfast.
Yeah.
You did have a big old
A lot
breakfast.
of dinner rolls and bacon and stuff.
Would not be the first time I had to clean up after animals, and it will not be the last.
Guys, just use the cleaning that food department.
I do believe that you all have been gifted a wonderful theory from the Panther of this potential underwater civilization. So the way I see it is we either bide our time, wait to strike at Vibaris whenever he's lost a battle, he's weak and on the back foot, or we attempt to get the upper hand now.
Finger on nose, guys. It's flicking mermaids.
I told you I was. Yeah, you got hard on.
Jesus would have fucked around with a mermaid here. Then.
I don't know about that. He was renowned to be in a desert, not necessarily, the
Can you all
water.
give us tales, like,
Be walking on water. I don't know about
He
it.
do be walking on water.
can you give us like some like non-permanent, semi-permanent tales for this journey? Or what?
You guys are gonna have to find ways to traverse underwater.
My tail
Oh,
matches my
yeah.
hair and it gives me mermaid powers because I'm the mermaid queen.
Grow up about to be so autistic. You don't even know.
As soon as I started writing for it, I'm like, I know these motherfuckers are gonna do dumb shit.
Slip back. Can you just like make this shit for them?
So I had an idea. We go to a hardware appliance store and we make a submarine.
And we get a Logitech controller.
No.
Or hear me out. There's probably some breathe underwater.
I have
bullshit.
water breathing.
Yeah. Or we can find like helmets that like help you breathe.
I was gonna say I can turn into a frickin' fish or something. As long as no one knocks me out, then I'm good.
The shark eats Zafira.
No. Sorry, that was the dog.
You see, Colleen, you're still here in spirit. It's just Jasper.
Theoretically, could
Yeah, I told
mermaid
you she's
could
evil.
mermaid count as wild shape?
No.
Please, let me turn into a mermaid. Please.
No.
Think
I
about
am
it.
not letting you turn into a. No.
Think about it. Sleep on
I've
it.
already thought about it.
Sleep on it. Don't rush into
So,
any
this
decisions
crazy
yet.
sickness to the point
I
where
have
she
thought
can
about
only
it.
have wild shape, but it'll be funny because it's only the top half of her body. So it's that like mermaid where it's the fish head, like the lady leg.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Bro, watch out! It's gonna happen to you. Don't catch the sickness.
What do you keep looking at out there?
I'm zoning out.
Oh, okay.
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I just my ears work, and then my eyes have to go to a different area.
Oh, I'm the same.
So I was like, I promise you, I'm not just like not.
I can say at this time, Zafira's dad will finally kind of step forward from the fringes after, like, kind of checking on guards, handing out little granola bars or whatever.
Take back what I said, by the way. He's cool. Like, you got a cool dad. But everyone else's family sucks so far that I've seen. Continue. Thought that was a good point to make. It's the wholesome dad.
Excuse me. He's gonna be walking up as you're kind of saying that. He's like, "What did I do?"
Good guy.
Oh, thank you. I try. And he's gonna pull out like a couple of like really shittily made granola bars. He's just like, "I got these for you guys because I knew you're gonna be sitting here, interrogating and everything. That's hard work."
Oh, so he wasn't here. He didn't hear her say that I'm the biggest disappointment or failure or whatever.
Oh no, he was out and about doing his own thing as per usual.
His attention span's short.
It is very short.
ADHD father coded.
Very much.
He's got everything in the damn book, probably.
And probably.
Is your father my father?
Your father is suspected.
He took the
No.
DSM-5 as a tutorial.
Is his real name Gregory Michael?
I was gonna say, I see my future and it's bright.
Max said, "Get this man an iPad now."
It is me. God dang it.
It's
Dude,
you
so
would
it's
you
good
know it
Minecraft.
would be sticky and have crumbs on it.
Cheeto dust and like empty Cheez-It packs as he's sitting there, Goblin sitting on his bed. He's like, "I found this new show called Bluey. It's so good."
During council meetings, he's
actually
sitting
wild
just
shit,
playing
doesn't he?
Minecraft, and he just Wet
He's
puffs.
also wild shaped as a dog. While
You
he's
just
watching
hear the
TV.
Subway Surfers sounds during council meetings, so they're talking about like 40 dead people that they found. He's like, yeah, whatever, do the thing.
Jetpack.
Oh, I got the hoverboard. He's like, well, what information have we got? Are we winning?
Are you winning, son?
We have we were told about an underwater fountain that could ground us to the earth, and that might help us in some way against Vibaris. We were also told that there's no way we're beating his third avatar, and that we will be consumed. So that's something to look forward to.
I think that's a big old lie. You said that you fought like the Deceiver and everything. You'll be fine. You can beat a hungry dude. I'm sure, right?
Yeah. She does think I'm the biggest failure that you guys have ever produced, but, you know.
He is going to very quickly shift his posture and stand straight, and he's like, who said that?
Who do you think?
He is going to march over to the Panther, and you see his large hand palm onto her face and just slam her into the ground. And you see
Hell yeah,
him
dude.
start to wild shape into a giant black bear.
Yo, what the fuck?
The bear is going to start, not your dad bear, the council member bear is going to start rushing from her position over to, it looks like, try and stop him or maybe aid him, but she is running towards them.
Shit, I'm just watching this happen.
Hold her back and let her do it. She's gonna die anyway. I feel like we questioned her enough.
I mean, I was gonna be petty and talk to the executioner and ask him to make the rope purple, if that's their favorite color or whatever. They have to die by that, but
Oh no, you guys chose
Yeah.
death by poison.
Yeah.
oh, so the poison's gonna kill him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I don't want her death on his hands though, if he's attempting to kill her in this moment. Is that what he's doing?
Roll insight.
Let's see. Oh fuck, I dropped my character
I
sheet.
don't know, there's a devil edge.
Me when I draw my character sheet.
Oh my god, you're so funny! Ooh!
Nick, we both
Dirty
get a
20.
point. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
A slutty little 20.
A little whore of a 20.
It is not murder within his eyes. And it is not even primal rage. But
It's raw sexual tension.
It is deep emotional pain, and he is lashing out.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, since no one is stepping in, you see giant bear claws rend through her throat. Precision cuts
Oh.
as blood sprays out. And you hear her gurgle and start to choke on her own blood. As the bear comes and tackles the massive wild-shaped beast and is attempting to restrain him.
I think he got bit.
Okay, yeah, no, now I'm stepping in. I will also transform into my big white bear form. And I'm gonna like try to like shove him off.
Alright, give me athletics.
Okay.
Is anyone else doing anything, or is everyone just standing?
Oh hell yeah. What is this?
With like 3 bears fighting? I'm good. I'm
14.
Oh.
Alright. Is that with your bear stats?
Oh shit. I don't fucking know my bear stats.
Poison can't be healed by like touch on hands, right?
I am.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, then I'm
Well, lay on hands every 5 points. You can take away a condition.
what if I don't want to take away a condition?
Then you can just not.
Yeah. Well, we don't want her to go out that way, so what if I just heal her so that she can die normally?
She's gonna die either way. I feel like I'm just prolonging the inevitable.
Oh,
Just-
with
Yeah,
bear
never mind.
stats, it's a 19.
Oh, hell. All right.
I guess I'm gonna also try and restrain the dad, but in like a calming way, of like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Man, I wish we had a bard right now.
No. I'm gonna
Wait, what if I try and like, do you know the whole thing where you can like grab someone's throat to the point where it doesn't kill them, but it like
Sid,
like,
this is a
knocks them
bear.
unconscious?
Yeah, Sydney, this is a giant bear. Not like human sized bear. Your hand, both hands will not even get around his throat.
How?
Bro
I
said
know
not intention to murder, then rakes his claws across her throat. Crazy.
That's jugular.
Well, he didn't have murderous intent, but it just kind of happened.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do?
And see, that's how he's gonna get his iPad.
See that? It's just
He's getting his
murderous
iPad
bear
taken
bears.
away after today.
Just remember that.
Okay, I'm gonna whip out my bag of tricks.
Ooh,
And I'm gonna chuck another animal in there.
so fuck it.
You're just adding fuel to the fire.
Fight club.
sure. An axe beak.
Oh,
That sounds crazy.
What?
it's a thing.
Axe speak.
Let me pull
Oh,
up
that's
the stat.
insane.
Uh-huh. They're scary.
It was one
It's a
point away
dinosaur.
from it being a black bear, and then it could have been so funny. But
We can change it to a black bear if you would like.
that's what I was hoping for.
We
Oh
can
my
do. You
God.
pull it out, and you're like
Four
just four
bears.
bears. You're just like, please be a black bear, please be a black bear. It's like when you like blow on your dice before you roll, but it's like black bear, black bear.
Yeah.
Imagine if
It
it
will
was
say
just
you
like a
see,
little
like,
bunny or
A
something.
bear like
That poor animal.
morphing in between like an axe beak and a bear before it like settles,
Uh-huh.
and then just and it rolls onto like the bear side, and this another one pops out.
Alright, 3 was too many. 4, I'm fucking out of here. I'm just gonna run.
It's just a bear cracking up.
There's a lot.
Come and give me when this shit is resolved. I don't care if he's dead or
What if the
not.
entire druid
I'll be out
grove
smoking
turns
through
into
the
a bear?
grass.
Everyone in
Later,
the druid
y'all.
grove all turns into a bear.
You just have
A lot of these
bear
people probably can turn into bears.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a bear.
Bear.
That's
It's
bear.
You said
Going
let
to make a
Plot twist, we're all actually just turning into a bunch of large, hairy gay men.
where? Show it to me now,
Jarvis, enhance.
Jarvis. Show me that big game, man. I said that when I was at the bars the other night, and I didn't realize. Well, like other people are around you, but you
Yeah.
don't think about it. I was just kind of talking, and I was saying it to my friend, and this dude behind me let out the like. I was like, hey, yeah, you get it.
So there's just 4 bears.
There is now 4 bears, 3 of which are very
We do
effectively
indeed
restraining
have a Kenku.
the larger bear.
And
So restrain the larger bears if I'm helping, even though I'm not really helping.
what do you do? Yeah.
You like jump on his back like a kid does. You're like,
There's just one feral random ass bear that Cypress for some reason added to the mix, which I can kind of respect because I just like doing stupid
That
shit.
shit's just chaos, dude.
I love it.
Throw
Just
your
swan
last
top
dinner roll.
walk with this
yeah, put a dinner roll in the mix. Let's see what happens.
Fuck yeah, dude, I'm gonna watch a dinner roll. Okay. And I'm running.
You just boink.
Oh god.
Okay, but what if I like altered self and also turned myself into
Does Ultra Self let you go to animals? Or is it just like little bits?
Hey,
'Cause I thought that was
Sophia,
just, like-
so you know, I do have a staff that has a polymorph charge if you want to grab that and polymorph yourself.
Whenever you wild shape, all of your belongings go into the shape with you.
What if I put my staff on the floor?
I'm gonna let you know right now, you don't need any more bears. He is restrained.
I'm turning this into
Too
how
many
many bears
bears.
can we conceivably get there?
Too many.
This is how I play video games. I'm just like, how fucked up can I make this situation? How many mines can I put in this singular doorway to face a level 1 enemy? Next, too much love, too much whimsy.
Too much
We're
whimsy.
talking the Captain Bear lover over here.
You know shit's derailed when the one quote unquote smart person of the group is just adding to the game.
As much as I love Cypress, their intelligence may be the highest, but they are indeed one of the biggest goobers.
It's like, I don't know.
Heart
man, I
emoji.
feel like another bear would really add to this situation right now in the best way.
My academic
I don't know about
expertise
y'all.
tells me we need more bears.
I don't know about you guys, but I really think we need another bear in this
No.
fight.
There is no problem that cannot be solved by just adding another bear to it.
This is literally the TikTok of 7,000 pigeons. Get that fucking guy.
Someone said if you
But
get enough
instead-
bears, you could do the inverse 100 bears versus 1 human.
Guys, new side quest added for you. If you can find a way to summon 100 total bears,
We become
God,
mermaids.
you can become mermaids. There you go. That'll be your thing.
Oh,
But only when
oh.
you're in. It'll be like H2O style. You have to be like
You
in
get
specifically
splashed with
salt water.
water.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And what do you do when I
Oh,
summon
no.
a swarm of bugs and I turn them all into bears? What do you do then?
Ooh, that is pretty good.
Because I can do that. And
You
so
can.
we are going to be mermaids, guys.
Well, hold on.
Go up to the other people and be like, guys, you gotta believe me. There's some voice in the sky. Said if we get 100 bears here right now, we can be mermaids.
Jesus.
Just listen real quick, okay?
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that would definitely be more than enough.
So basically, we get to be mermaids now. You already said it. You
Oh,
can't
but-
take it back.
Oh no, I know, but you have to find a
It's
way
like
to do that
each
and
episode
use the
of-
resources.
Jasper, get out of there.
Each episode. Each episode. Each episode.
I think you guys are just assuming the mermaids are nice.
Respect.
We can make them
We
nice,
never said we
right?
assumed that. Doesn't mean they're not freaking cool.
They're not so. They're so freaking cool. I want to be a mermaid.
I want to be a
We can
mermaid.
bats. Oh, Jebba got her rope.
That was a good joke. I liked it. The
She
bear
dropped her
witness.
rope.
10 out of 10.
Alright, well. So Lilith, you're not doing lay on hands to stop the bleeding. You are instead restraining Papa Bear. Not fair.
So 4 bears plus Lilith.
Yeah, 4 bears and also this weird later middle-aged tiefling lady.
I'm not a woman.
I was gonna say, are you hairy?
Teeth.
Lilith Bush, yes or
Tieflings
no?
can be hairy. Lilith Bush, yes or no? Yes.
She didn't have time to do anything. Well, no, even before Hell, I feel like she just would not do it.
We
Is it what I think we're talking about?
But
Or Butch, yeah.
We have like a little like
Hey, we spent 10 minutes one time discussing Lilith's tits. I think it's only fair we do it with Bush as well.
No,
do it.
I like
She got turned into Jesus and became a cross.
For some reason, I come into sessions expecting I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have all these like answers to questions written out for this super serious interrogation.
You don't want to cross.
A cross is not the symbol of your god.
That's really fucking funny though.
The holy hole.
the whole.
Oh my god.
That is so there.
Well, anyway, there is now a dead gnome and a restrained
Okay, there's
fuck off sized bear who is slowly reverting back into his humanoid form.
Where's my bear?
He's still like paws holding down, we'll say like the left arm of the big ass bear, and as it's going down, it's like trying to like put its paws like as it's going to like human arm. He's like, "Ah." He's probably about as confused as we would be if we saw a human turn into a bear. And he's just like, what the fuck?
You just spawned him into a crime scene.
I'm gonna click my little heels together and fly and mount him.
Wait, what?
No, not like that. Y'all are very.
Hey, yo!
Cypress is riding a bear.
Settle down.
Hey, there's a boy. Do I have a video game for you?
What?
Which video game?
What do you mean? Which
Oh,
video game?
oh. You should play Baldur's Gate 3 and Paulson.
And
yes.
ride a
This is-
bear.
This is the new, that was actually our sponsored, our sponsor for today's Twitch stream.
God,
oh, yeah,
I wish.
totally.
Larry,
I
if you
wish-
see this, sponsor me. We ride bears
Larry,
here.
Guys, we have the organization of something really unorganized. I don't know, toddlers.
Dude, I've been saying that so much lately. I'm like, I have the memory of something with a really bad memory. And I
A
just keep applying
goldfish?
that to different things.
Goldfish is my go-to one. Dude, she is gone crazy. Can you hear Jasper doing her little growls?
I cannot.
This is very entertaining. Well, I'll say he fully reverts back to his human form. And any of you that are nearby him, so I guess Lilith, Cypress, and Zafira, you all see just a look of confusion as there is now 2 bears and, well, yeah, 3 bears, one of which is being ridden by the wizard. And also Lilith kind of like wrapped around his back, and he's just like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, good God. Not
now I'm
again.
just like, can I give him a hug? Like from
Yeah,
the-
like
I'm
you like Koala riding someone, that's how I was envisioning it.
Oh my God,
Policy.
this is so Thunderbolts coded.
How big is your dad?
He's probably close to 7 foot is how
How
I
big
was
is
imagining
yours?
it.
I'm
How big is yours?
I said I'm 6'2", so I was wondering if like, oh no, like if I would be too like heavy.
If you're like crushing him.
I'm definitely not too heavy. No, that's okay.
Wait, which bear are you on?
Who do you think? The dad. No, the dad.
Sydney, he is a grieving single father. Leave him alone.
No, whoa, no, get your head out of the gutter.
Sydney, it's you. That was the first thing I assume anytime you say something.
Like, how big is your father? Because I don't want to push him over. He's like, and then he was like, "What beer are you on?" And so I was like, "Who do you think?" I was just talking about her dad. Not in that way. Get your head out of here.
Anyway, does anyone react to him being confused?
Yeah, I dismiss my wild shape and... Sorry, I dismiss my wild shape. Someone else go.
Oh. What happened?
No, it's just someone on TikTok said, how big is your father is a loaded question.
Yeah,
It
I said
is.
it. No one's gonna make a joke about it.
Also, I want you to know, the person that said that makes constant sex jokes and turns most of my NPCs into sexual objects. I
thought
see
you meant the
malice
person on
and venom
TikTok.
in my voice. No,
I was
Sydney.
like, what do you mean?
No, the player, not the commenter.
Beyonce in hell who needs me to get him out of a pact.
Yeah. Everybody's dad is safe.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone's dad is safe.
Looks at Ulamir sadly.
But yeah, I'm reverting back from wild shape. I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck was that?
I'm just gonna pet my bear.
He's like, what do you mean, what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna like gesture towards her, like bleeding out.
Why did you do that?
You did that!
No, I didn't.
A long talk whenever there's not a dead lady on the floor and a lot of chaos happening. Because you did do some things. Your brain is not there when you do those things. So we're gonna have to figure out what that is.
Roach just is not good with accountability. I think that's what it is. He's a cool.
Or
guy.
he's just mentally not there.
He's still a cool guy, like the granola bars. Look at this, man. They're average, but it was an honest word. But yeah, you gotta figure out, man.
Oh, we all do.
Lock in.
Yeah, yeah.
What am I locking?
Honey.
Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Sorry.
Pop lock and drop it.
I'm gonna
Well, I
have Zafira
suppose
crash
if-
out. I'm just gonna be like, guys, can we be serious about this for 1 second? My dad just raked his claws through this lady. Now she's here bleeding out. He doesn't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on. I'm just gonna start rambling.
Like, she's gone. He's not there anymore. That lady is dead. B-E-D. Dead.
dead.
I'm gonna send Zafira a nice little calming wind to chill her out.
Nice little and of strawberries on the wing.
Yeah, just a little cute little.
Ew, are you? Never mind.
Oh, I'm not gonna hear it.
Did you fart on Zafira?
Yeah, while I'm on my bear.
A little
Bear fart,
springtime
go.
toot. Canon that cypresses hearts smell like
It's
flowers.
springtime, too.
You act like your shit don't stink. As a matter of fact, it doesn't. Now that everyone's kind of off of him, he's gonna stand up and brush himself off, and he's like, I guess apparently we have things to talk about, and well, I have dead to bury, so I'll meet you guys back at the dinner tables.
Make sure you wash your hands, man. You just kind of slice it.
Always. I didn't, but
It's like they make food. Not dinner.
they will. It'll all be good. He was gonna die, so good job, I guess.
You're putting someone back.
I'm just gonna throw my hands in the air and storm off.
I'm gonna smack the back of like the bear butt, and I'm gonna try and go on a little ride through it twice.
I'm just gonna look over at Wimmer. It's like,
Well, I'm outside.
Oh, you already gone?
Well, he left as soon as the fourth bear popped up. He was like, 3 bears, crazy. 4 bears,
Too many.
Too many bears.
Dude, I have nobody to share this thought with. So,
I'm here.
oh, well, yeah, that's. Her dad's about to make really good food. Wanna know how I know? I always cook really well after I kill somebody.
And now I'm gonna walk away.
That's crazy.
And now I myself.
We're all like, we need a moment from each other.
I couldn't handle the chaos from Cyprus. Everyone can handle.
You just see me like on the bear, like running.
I'm just gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I love that Ulamir
Life
has
is
gone
cigarette.
from like Chaos Goblin to like I would argue the second most responsible person in the party.
We need to change that.
Who's the most
Say what?
Windtime.
Oh,
Windtime is the glue that holds your dumbasses together.
yeah.
Saphira is great at pushing you guys forward. Ulamir is good at being like, hey, that was really stupid. But he's just like, he lets you know it was stupid. He doesn't fix it. He's just like, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway, watch this drive.
I'm like the manager of a different department.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let me fuck up.
Those by the way, your rolls are burning. I didn't pull them out.
You're like when a manager from a different store from the same chain has to be called in.
Yeah.
You work at Pizza Palace, but they're kind of co-owned by the people. It's like
Yeah.
Taco Tower. So you go in, you're like,
just like super for a little bit.
you make sure
Don't
no
help.
evocation spells are
Don't help
cast
it.
within the
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
You sit there and flirt with the
Yourself,
moms
you
that are
don't
bringing
have
in
to
their
do
kids.
nonsense.
I love my dog. I say she's being fucking insane.
I'm sticking right close by Zafira's dad, waiting for him to do the thing again, just so I can figure out what the fuck his deal is.
You're a very attentive nurse. Just you have a microscope slowly burning a hole in the side, or not a microscope. What is it? The magnifying glass.
Like that one scene in Incredibles. So, look at that.
Oh, something amazing, I guess.
God. Well, you will see he gets up and he goes over and he picks up the Panther's now deceased corpse and starts walking off towards a different part of the camp. And a couple seconds later, Cypress slapped the butt of this bear and just and kind of like takes off down like the alleyways and everything. Just going on a ride. Just cruising through town.
Also, side note, with water breathing, I can cast it up on 10 million creatures. But
Yo!
Million.
Sick.
I don't have to make a. Oh, there's no submarine either.
And it lasts 24 hours.
That's pretty cool.
Is it concentration?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, sick.
Wiki shit, dude.
I said what?
Colleen, I can't lie. The fact that this microphone changes colors is very enamoring for me.
Oh yeah.
I am but a baby.
I also, at some point, before I forget, I want to show the boots that I found in my room to Cypress to see if she can, like, recognize any sort of, like, if there's any, like, magic or anything. Just
I'll
at
say
some
when you
point.
guys reconvene for dinner or something, you'd have a couple minutes.
Back.
You come back from your expedition. I feel like this is the equivalent of a kid like taking their dad's Corvette and just you're just going through town. But instead it's a
Still have
big old black
detect
bear.
Magic too, right?
Detect magic just tells you like what school of magic is like on the item or in the area. You could be like, yep, that's magic. It's divination or whatever. But if you want to know specifically what a thing does, you would identify. Which is a fantastic spell.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Your mind kind of cut off when you're doing the it, so it sounded like you just meowed at us. You're like, well, I'll go ahead and say, unless anyone has anything else they want to do, you guys all kind of like part, you're doing your little things, and then you'll reconvene for dinner time.
Wait, do I know what her boots are?
Just repeat.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, 23.
Oh, shit. You kind of look at them. You analyze, and you see some of like the runes that are carved into the souls. I need to double check that I'm seeing the right one because they're so. I think this is the one that I said they were. Yes. You notice that they are the boots of elven kind.
Oh.
And you know that that's like, it's a decently common item. Like, not everywhere, but
That's cool.
you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently. And no matter the surface you're walking on, your steps are completely silent.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sick.
I don't have a pencil. I'm gonna have to write that down later.
You can write.
What?
You need to, I'm gonna say you need to give those to Lilith. She's a stomper.
I'd be stomping on my big old boots. I'd be stomping them. Stomping. Yeah.
These boots were made for walking.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill myself.
Guys, what's gonna
Please
happen
don't.
one of these
I did on
days?
stream. I didn't do that.
I think the boots are going to walk all over you.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy.
Excuse me. Thanks for slurp.
Alright, what grub are we having for dinner?
Yeah.
We'll say there's a bunch of slabs of ribs. There's huge bowls of salad. They got like potato salad, bunch of corn on the cob, a little bit of soups. It's like a broccoli cheddar because you can't go wrong with broccoli cheddar soup.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. You need something? I'm being stared at by Jasper very heavily.
I want all of you guys to know right now, I'm holding up a picture, a very low quality picture of pregnant Jace and Victor.
Yeah, I saw it. What an interest. Is that from your door?
Yeah, it's the only one I kept. Not our Jason
Door.
Victor. Arcane just Jason Victor.
You know about the D-O-R-E? The what?
The
door. I've been saying that constantly.
Max wants to know if we have the Caniac combo.
I ate the Caniac combo last night.
Do we have chocolate dessert?
Ooh, you know what? You do. There is chocolate dessert.
Hell yeah.
It is not Fountain. It is Max's famous chocolate dessert.
Can Max
Without the
be
great
the can
tragedy.
Max be the Groves chef? Can Max be canon
Yeah,
in our
there's-
D&D universe?
There's just this random human guy named Max that comes out and is like delivering all this food, and he'll make little jokes. He seems to really like poking fun at Zafira.
He says something about backshots a lot.
Yeah, he keeps talking about backshots.
That's so funny.
But he makes really, really good desserts.
He doesn't like when we bring up Taco Towers either.
You know that his grandpa died in the Taco Tower incident. Don't talk about it.
There's something about seagulls that he was talking about.
Yeah. I think they came before the dragons, but then, they just blamed it on the dragons.
It was an inside job.
They had a manager from a different chain in that day.
Can't keep calling it an inside job. The planes came from outside of the building.
Max said I'll literally guest star as the chef. I'm so for real.
Do it. Well, as you guys sit down, and Papa's like loading up his plate and everything, and it is extremely full. And he just pops down, of course, right next to wherever Saphira is sitting. He's like, well, crazy day, right?
You're very
You say that
calm
again.
about this. You slitting someone's throat in a amnesiac state.
Well, it's because I didn't do it.
There's witnesses everywhere that says otherwise.
I don't know about that. You guys do like to mess with me.
Usually not about murdering
I
somebody.
just had a crazy realization. I know Max. He and I went to high school together.
Max, you know Sophie? We can figure this
We
out.
were neighbors.
You were neighbors?
They were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Max
but
said
in
we
different
did.
houses. Max, you know people? I thought I made you up in my head. That's why you're conscious.
I thought
Together.
Max appeared from a pool of acid. Like a
He appeared from a puff of seagull feathers.
I thought it was more of the primordial ooze of the universe.
The ooze. No, that was me. You gotta make that up. God damn it. Oh, what was this? Oh, I'm talking about your dad killing someone, whatever. I'm getting side-eye from Boober. Why is she
What do
so
you even mean by that? What do you mean you love how I ask questions?
He's like, well, you guys keep insisting that I killed the panther. But that's not something that I do.
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a man of violence or
So, what do you think happened? There's if Vera told you that the Panther called her a great disappointment. The biggest disappointment. The biggest disappointment.
I turned around and I had a very heated conversation with her, and an arrow sliced across her throat, slitting it. And then I
fired the arrow.
I don't know, it came from the trees.
Do you want to?
So you didn't-
Guys, the trees speak.
Why?
Do you want to
But
ask
guys,
the trees what they saw? They
arrows.
could tell you.
we remember who specials in illusionary magic?
Say what?
Do we remember who specializes in illusionary magic?
Ooh, I can guess. Is it Cypress? Oh,
Who you've been working with? You did those things,
No, but
but you're
David said that this has been going on since before Gavaris even showed up.
Yeah.
So I think he just has some mental issues.
Are you accusing my
No offense,
dad
I'm sorry.
of choosing to work with Vibaris?
no, I walked away from that conversation. He was annoying.
I don't think he actually walked away.
Well, we all know a deal was struck somehow, but Lilith, it sounds like you're implying that he is still actively making the decision to work with him.
no. I'm implying that something is happening to your dad that he is not consenting to.
Oh,
Like-
well, I think we all know that.
Well, yeah,
Jasper.
but I'm saying that Vibaris is like intertwined with the Grove now because of all of the shit that's been going on. So I'm saying that maybe he
You think he's being, like, possessed?
not possessed, but like cursed in a way.
Manipulated in some sense.
Yeah.
What if I am doing all these weird things that you guys keep talking about? That would be very concerning.
You
Yeah,
are!
you shouldn't be concerned. It is very true.
Yeah, you killed a person earlier today, I guess. And then made a bomb dinner. I don't know what you seasoned these ribs with, but good job.
I couldn't do it without Max, man.
No.
God, I want to give that man a high five.
But back to the matter at hand, you killing people and then not remembering it. That's kind of a big deal.
I mean, yeah, I've been in a lot of wars. I don't remember a lot of people I killed, but I try to honor them and stuff.
I mean, would you trust the trees more than us? You could ask the trees.
Well, the trees wouldn't lie to me.
Well, then let's ask the trees.
Like, okay, and he'll kind of like wander over. And he's like, you sit and enjoy the meal. It's like, I'll be back. And he'll wander back towards the execution area.
I don't know how to feel that he thinks I'm lying to him, but he doesn't think the trees would ever lie.
The trees have been with him for some very dark times.
Yes.
Your dad is just Danny DeVito. But huge.
But
Big DeVito.
No.
Danny
Daniel.
DeVito in a universe where the Twin Towers are still up.
Alright, I'll say there's a couple minutes where he's going to be gone, casting a spell, doing his ritual and stuff. And yet again, I'm forcing you guys to roleplay together.
I was thinking about this. So, Zafira, in your culture here in this grove, whenever somebody is executed, they have to go through with the victim. That how do I want to word this? The victim gets to choose the execution style, right?
Yes.
Is that what I heard earlier?
Yes.
Since she wasn't killed by the poison, will your dad get in trouble if word gets out that he's the one that killed her?
I don't know. I think even if it wasn't in regards to this execution, the fact that this is something that happened anyway, the fact that he's losing control of himself and harming other people, I think that no matter what the result was, that it would be detrimental to him.
Sure. Will the rest of the council try to execute your father for not honoring this tradition?
I mean, they saw it
And
happen.
also, killing another.
area. We're not just talking about this in front of everyone, right?
Yeah, you guys are at the dinner table.
And I'm
The other council
speaking
members
loudly,
aren't
I'm
around
actually
you.
like keeping it on the down level.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like doing the lean over the table
Yeah.
thing where you're like, okay, and then
yeah.
I mean, they
Mhm.
saw it happen, and what my hope is that since we were the victims, as long as we don't demand any sort of justice, I hope that at least from the council members, it would be okay. Or as close to okay as we can get. But,
Well,
new
that was my
question,
concern.
where did you go?
What do you mean?
You were gone while the Widowmaker's potion was being made.
Oh, yeah. Well, I kinda went to go in the forbidden tunnels.
Oh, I don't give a shit
And
about
there's-
that.
Okay, good. But I found this really cool staff. I like take it out of the bag of holding real quick and show them and stick it against the WCs.
And you're like, oh, I do
It
give a
does
shit
really
about
cool
that,
shit, by the way.
actually.
Well, too bad it's mine now. Finders keepers.
Zafira, you would instantly recognize this staff as what essentially would be like a relic of a saint. Like this would be like if someone pulled out like the spear that pierced Jesus in front of like a devout Catholic.
I'm just gonna be like, what the hell is your problem?
It's just there.
Girls just weaponized your religion.
My jaw is like agape right now. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I can't turn you in. We need you. But I know that there's no shot I'm gonna be able to take it from you, so fuck, I guess you get a staff now. Just don't go stealing any more
Yeah, I
relics
wasn't
from my
Asking
people,
for permission,
please.
really. I was just showing you guys.
Yeah,
I already have it. I'm not putting it back.
I know you're not, and that's what I mean. But please, don't do anything like that again. Did you...
Finals.
No, I shouldn't tell you about the book I tried to take.
What book?
I don't know, just a random book from a language that I couldn't read, but I thought Cypress would enjoy it.
Did you get it?
No, there was poison.
Come on.
I
I
mean, at
know.
least that's not one of
You
the
did get
oldest
Pokemon.
relics from my people. Did you find anything else? Any useful information down there?
I kind of found your dad's depression cave.
What the fuck?
His man cave.
Yeah, I saw. There wasn't really much down there. Just a picture of you and your family, your mom and your dad, and just a chair,
My mom?
a picture of your mom.
Oh. Okay.
Well, this is awkward.
Other than that, what else was down there?
There was bones that you found.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Like, I don't remember everything that was down there.
You covered most of it.
Yeah,
You also found a staff that was covered in webs and undulating spiders.
yes.
What a word.
Undulating.
Undulating.
It's
It's a good word.
the bones were
Bless
just
you.
the place with the weapons, right?
Yes. Less.
So yeah, where I found that staff, where it was just scattered with bones and like a couple journals. I'm guessing from the first council members.
Did you do
That
anything
didn't
with the
seem really
journals?
important to me. No,
Okay.
right? I saw the staff and I was like, yeah, I want that.
Can I see the staff?
William's gonna like look around, make sure that nobody's watching, and I'm gonna quickly like, take it out of the bag of holding again and show them,
I'm gonna
and then
like
put it back.
I'm gonna like reach out and like gesture to see if I can hold it.
I'm not gonna let put No. Maybe later once we're outside of the village. Or the grove or whatever, but not right now.
Okay.
After these couple of minutes, Dad finally comes back. And you see his shoulders are kind of slumped as he walks out, and he's like, turned into a bear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently a very large bear.
Huge bear. And then somehow 3 more just kind of joined the mix.
Yeah. It was all really wild. Just
That happened.
Ha,
on,
wild.
You could say the shape of things was rather wild.
We are Stranger Things.
We are Minecraft. Oh. God dang it. It's like, well, now that I know for a fact that you are not just messing with me, this is very concerning. Especially with Lilith saying that Vibar specializes in illusions and trickery of sorts. What if I'm under his influence? Because it's clear that I will lose control at points. Things will happen that I do not remember.
That's a major concern.
Well, do you know how to fix it? You guys have been fighting him. You're out there in the world. You said you beat an avatar. Surely you can fix this, right?
The only way we've been able to combat illusions is wind chimes slashed through them with a knife. So unless you want to be slashed with a knife, I don't think so.
I prefer you not cut me open.
Which times just
Just pulling out the knife. Because you guys are kind of sitting there and like you draw the knife, and in that moment, a strong breeze just wafts through the whole grove. And a couple seconds later, another one hits. And eventually, the setting sun is kind of eclipsed as beating wings come down into the grove and is slowly descending. And you see a very small pigeon just and quickly dive onto the Fuhrer's shoulder. And he's like, I found him.
Oh my god. I was so worried. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What do you
There's
mean?
a lot of people. There's a lot of people right now that aren't. But, you know, so is life.
I'm gonna like jump up from the table and bolt outside.
I'll follow.
That's, yeah,
But I bring my plate of food.
that's a good idea.
You like scoop it into your shirt where you have
And I was just like cradling it in my arm, just
got barbecue sauce everywhere.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
You read my mind.
Wait,
Excuse
wait,
me,
wait,
Grace.
wait, wait.
God,
The power of a soundboard is great, and you are using it very well. As you guys go outside, you see the ruler descending with his distinctive crown. As he lands, he shifts back into his human form and is holding his side as you see blood is pouring out of it.
No,
And a large gash is across his chest.
Immediately run
And
up
he
and do
stumbles
cure
forward.
wounds.
I'm also using cure wounds. And 2 separate people do that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You guys curing his wounds.
Yuth.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that health. I'm gonna get up. I need to grab a drink real quick, so I will be back in just a second. I also need to turn the light.
Yeah. It's getting dark.
It's getting sticky.
They played that at Shot Shack the other night. He was throwing some heinous man. Oh, it was throwing all of that.
I'm gonna do rope shit.
Nuts.
5
Where's-
plus
37.
I forgot that I always forget that you have your character sheet on here.
Yeah.
I haven't pulled it up every single session.
You take on the shield.
I'm just gonna tell you that.
Oh.
So yes.
Also, question. By this point, would I have figured out
No, so
it's
it's
like
10.
on the other booth? So you know how Jace gave me
Ten.
one booth that I had to figure out.
I do roll the D20 for.
I'd say you started cracking the code, but not fully. He wanted it to be like a little side project.
So it'd take like a couple days.
Sometimes I remember that people being ticklish is a thing, but then I have multiple friends who just aren't
For
at
cure
all.
wounds, I don't roll a
Anyway.
D20. I roll something else, right?
I believe it's a D8.
It's a D8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Can I ask you a question you're gonna hate me for?
Yeah,
Where the fuck is my spellcasting modifier?
it's your wisdom.
Oh, okay. That's it?
You're a wisdom-based spellcaster.
Okay.
So you're anything dealing with your spells, you'll go to your wisdom.
Okay. So 6.
Oh man, I got a 1 plus my spellcast.
Dude, I did too!
But his intelligence is 5, so 6.
Yeah.
How bad is his wound?
It's like
Oh.
a gash.
From the one across the chest, it looks more surface level, but it seems like whatever got him in the side was probably like a puncture of some sort, which is never good.
I also have an herbalism kit if there's anything in there that can help him.
But I'd say putting 12 health, the way I always think of like cure wounds and stuff like that, it at least, kind of not necessarily closes it, but it'll stop any like immediate scary things.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of like perk up as both of you like remove your hands from him and the glow kind of dims down. I thank you. You can see my journey was difficult.
Yeah, you got a lot of blood loss going on there, Frank.
Yeah, it happens.
Where
But,
did you go and what happened?
well, I traveled multiple places. I believe a theory that one of the council members had proposed I went to observe, scout out. Seems it could have some merit. But I also encountered some of Vibarus's forces. They were rather formidable, as you can tell. But nothing that we couldn't handle. That little pigeon of yours is surprisingly good in combat. Not fighting, but distracting.
He's pretty great.
He is a good nuisance.
What theory were you scouting and from which council member?
To the shores of the south, there's said to be, I think it was an underwater kingdom. So I was looking for signs of life, tracks, languages, anything of the sort. Talked with a couple of locals that lived in fishing villages. They said that they had seen at least semi-aquatic humanoid people wandering. And it's been tales for hundreds of years now. There's those below the waves. So, hopefully, whatever secrets they hold could benefit us.
Was it the panther that told you this?
Yes.
She's dead.
Oh. What happened?
There was a whole thing with the council. They decided that since you were back, they no longer needed to be together, basically. They tried to disband. We argued against it. We were opposed by half. And then the panther, we found some underground tunnels. She tried to kill us. An execution was ordered. She was we found out she was working with Vibaris, and my father was overtaken by something and killed her, but has no memory of doing so.
Oh, pretty metal.
A lot has happened in my absence.
Yeah. That sounds good. That checks.
Well, I will not allow them to disband the council, but
Thank you.
of course, it's foolish. I need all the help I can get. The Panther is dead. The others remain. And you all have finally made it. So, I'm assuming that means that the Avatar is dead, first off.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, that is one large hurdle down. So, what else was the reasoning that you all came here other than comfort and shelter? Jasper, get down. Don't look at me like that. Jasper.
You know, why did we come here? I forgot.
You told us to meet you here.
I did?
Me the
No, I'm.
No, the ruler.
It's me. Ulmir. Ulmir is like asking why. Why did we come here? Because I can't remember.
Her dad went to go talk to the trees, didn't he? Like that's her.
No, like
He'd come back.
to the road.
The ruler told us to come meet him here.
Right. Okay.
And there's also the thing with my dragon egg and the prophecy. Oh, yeah, we know the location of the other two dragons.
Oh, they
Unfortunately,
live?
they are trapped with Vibaris and giving him some sort of power.
Mm.
Alive from that, man.
It seems we all fell into similar predicaments. But I know of where the deceiver is. She has allied herself with Vibaris fully now. I do not know what her aims are. Though, we are gathered, we are many, and we are strong.
Were you aware that the
I
Grove was allied with Vibaris as well?
You see his eyes kind of like flitter for a second. He's like, oh, I was not.
We've been
Is
assured
this.
that they won't be helping him anymore, but the damage is already done.
Well, this is damage that can be undone. What is your plan as of now?
I
You
think
all
we
have
the
steps
choice.
forward?
We're in the process of making that plan.
Yeah. Still digesting dinner.
Our next lead seems to be the underwater city.
Yeah, I think we're going south towards that fountain that the Panther told us about.
It's high time for our beach episode.
We're trying to get tan.
Gotta be some mermaids.
I'm hoping we can also find a way to free my father of whatever's cursing him. But the world comes first.
I'm sure we can aid his ailments in time.
Been a danger to any of us, but what do we do when that happens?
What you must.
I hate that. That always implies the same thing.
Well, on my journeys, I did see a promising figure. Seems as if there is more groups similar to our ideology, at least opposed to Vibaris, though scattered. Excuse me. Their organization is lacking, but I have told them of the Grove, I've told them of the capital, and of two great forces that could fight against Vibaris. Then having assaults from the west and from the south, forcing him to fight multiple fronts. If we were able to take out the general, potentially gather any artifacts that are from this underwater civilization, we could swing things back into our favor.
Can we send messengers to, or some people from the Hand of Radiance to gather these people and unite everyone?
Of course. I've already told some of the groups of locations how to contact and who told them, but hopefully my credibility will spread to them.
I would hope they take a dragon's word seriously.
We can only hope, but I have great faith.
What? And get messages out, rally the troops, and what now? What's the next move?
I do believe that is up to you all. My job is here protecting the Grove, and hopefully hunting the Deceiver. I want her gone.
We didn't listen far south that place is, did we?
Maybe like a 3 or 4 day journey.
Can I ask him, would he know about, like, how long this egg has until it hatches?
He probably wouldn't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's an egg. It's like I was entombed in stone when the egg was birthed or placed. So I do not know. Dragon. Wake up. He is indeed not from Shrek City. I do hate to break it to you.
Guys, I think I have to pull a Daenerys and walk naked into a fire.
You sadly are not resistant to flames.
You don't know till you try.
Bye.
Someone have Revivify on standby.
I'm the only one that has it.
Oh, yeah. You had said that the Deceiver gave you a prophecy that upon her death, you would fill her place. Perhaps this has something to do with the egg.
In what way?
I know she drove herself mad with attempting to figure out perfect, not even reincarnation, but to the level of transference, moving her mind and her soul to another.
Do you think she did that to the egg?
I can only speculate. But
What would my
there is
role
a
be in all of
non-zero
that?
chance. That is where I am stumped. That magic is beyond my knowledge.
Okay.
Never.
Get down. Jasper, where did Sydney go?
Oh, bathroom?
She went upstairs. Awesome.
Down. Thank you.
God damn it.
Well, it seems you all are at a loss, simply drifting. So I would advise you either take up the hunt against the deceiver, lead the charge against Vibaris's forces, or flee south in hopes of finding more power.
I think our best shot is south.
I think so too. Yeah. I want to ask the deceiver if he'd be willing to, after he heals up,
The ruler.
ruler is what I meant. Yeah. If he'd be willing us to give us a ride there, like as far south as he can, and then come back, just to cut down the journey for a couple days.
I could take you far enough to maybe take a day off, but I need to stay close to the grove. I was gone far longer than I wanted to be.
Okay. I think we rest up for tonight. Start that journey in the morning.
Sounds like a very good plan. Best to be rested, gather your rations, everything you will need. It does not seem to be a forgiving area.
Can
Though
I
I
ask
have
you a
faith in you.
favor?
Potentially.
Just please look after my dad.
Of course. I have great faith in that man.
Thank you.
All right, I say everyone go and get stuff that we'll need for the journey until we can get somewhere else safe, and meet back here in the morning.
Just gonna nod in affirmation.
I know Ulamir will probably try to get more health potions.
Same.
All right.
I'm just gonna go in my room, stare at the ceiling.
Wait, are Loris and Victor with us?
They did come to the grove with you. Yeah, I'd say they'd probably join you guys for dinner. They're probably both just in awe again of seeing an ancient dragon and knowing that it's like, oh shit, yeah, these things are still real. Because even to higher beings, since they disappeared, more than likely they were just dead.
And then we're just conversing with it, kinda.
You're like, yeah, we fought one
Casually.
of these, we're good.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking cool, guys.
Pretty big deal.
We saved it, then got kidnapped by it, and then we fleed this one, and then the two fought, and then we ran away, and then we killed a bunch of people.
And we weren't
And now
even
we're buddies.
angels when we did all that.
Yeah, you didn't even know them yet. That was like a day before you met them.
Yeah.
For the healing potions, I would say they have 2 potions of superior healing. Those are each going to be 5,000 gold apiece.
How much healing does that do?
8d4 plus 8.
Is that all? Just Just those two?
I'm gonna roll die to see how many. Okay, it's no. Okay, there we go. They have 4 potions of greater healing, which will be 1,000 gold a piece, and those are 4d4 plus 4.
You wanted to get some too, right?
Mhm.
Just split
Yeah,
those.
two by two.
Yeah. I'll take 1 superior healing and then 2 of the greater.
All right, so 7,000 total.
7,000, yeah.
Wait, how much am I?
If you're getting the same thing, 7,000 for you as well.
We're boosting the economy.
Anything cool that they
What do you mean?
know?
Like magic items and stuff? I was not expecting you guys to do shopping today, so no. Yeah, I already have tons of shit I have to. I had to rewrite an entire arc of this campaign so you guys could get fucking mermaids.
I'm going to use my water breather.
And give them mermaid kiss, maybe.
Yes, take a big old poop.
Yeah.
Did you fall in?
No, I was dying.
Oh, we'll say Lola stepped away and was like doing a poop prayer for a minute.
Poop.
And then you come back and hey, the ruler's here.
So our plan is we're gonna go south towards that underwater city, towards the fountain or whatever. And the ruler is gonna take us about a day's journey there.
Sick. All right, let's go.
In the morning, right now it's nighttime after dinner and we're all just like getting supplies for the journey.
All right. Well, I'll say you guys go buy your potions, get rested up. Did you have anyone else you wanted to talk to or anything else you guys wanted to do?
I'm still keeping an eye on her dad before we leave, just to see if he has another episode and I can get another look at him.
He seems to be doing okay now. He's just having a good time, eating a lot of food. He seems to be very, very hungry. But wild shaping into a giant bear probably would do that to you.
He a big guy. He needs his food to grow.
A big boy. He's a big growing boy.
Mm-hmm.
Only, like over 1,000 years old. He's still got time. All right. Well, I'll say you guys wake up in the morning and
And
the
I
ruler
dab.
is ready to take. Huh?
Wake up in the morning and I dab.
Die.
Mm.
The ruler is prepared to take you guys as he goes out on like a little patrol. It's not going to take you very far, but it'll help you in your little bit of a journey.
Before we leave, I'm just gonna I'll give my dad a hug and say thank you for housing us.
You see his eyes get a little bit misty, and he kind of does the like hands on your shoulders. He's like, please come home safe. I can't lose you.
Sorry, I was resisting the urge to dab again. I'm just gonna nod.
I do.
He's gonna pull out like a little leather sack, and you hear like little things rattling in there, and he hands it to you. Once you guys finish your ride, you can open this up. There's one for everyone.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of step back and then look at each of you guys and do like the little kid wave with like the flappy wrist. He's like, "Bye."
I want to go to like give him a fist bump. It was like, hey, thanks for the druid grass, my guy. High five.
Yeah.
Stay
He'll give everyone the knuckles and the high fives, everything.
One granola bar, so I can never forget you. Cool. It was the one wholesome thing I had everybody in the party.
Did you learn his actual name?
I don't remember.
We named him. I don't remember what it was.
Something basic.
Because I just had him named Zafira's dad.
We
But yeah,
Mark.
we landed on a name for
I'm
him.
rocking with
I
Mark.
do not know what it was.
Names are the thing that I do severely lack on.
I think I named my parents either.
what about the bear you summoned?
We could name him after a very curious ape.
Otis.
His name could be George.
Oh, Quentin's here.
His name is Galerion.
Galerion?
What about my parents?
Bitch dad. Mom. I don't know, we could name them too. I need to add that into my notes so that I remember it.
Oh, we have to tell Max bye. And thanks for the great food.
I thought you meant in the real world.
No.
I told him thanks last night. It's fine.
Jesus gracious. All right, well, you guys wrap up there, hop on to the ruler, and peace on out, I guess. And he will drop you off. As he's beginning to circle back, you feel him start to descend back down through the clouds. And you see a dense forest as he kind of hovers above. And you see him clear out some of the area with a mixture of his breath and his claws, landing down in the middle.
Loris and
allowing
Victor
you
came
guys
with,
off.
right?
Did they?
Yes.
All right. Loris and Victor are also with you guys.
Let's go.
They follow us like dogs.
Are these the party pets?
Yes.
Victor's my familiar.
You do also have your mouse.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, you had your mouse. Yeah. Oh, you actually brought him too. He doesn't listen well. He's just weird. He's just a mouse. Cute. All right. Well, you guys are now dropped off in the middle of this jungle. And all you know is you need to head south and find this underwater civilization.
Say less.
I was gonna say, fuck it, let's just start walking.
I'm just standing on my broom.
Oh, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly with my little
Just
boots.
running a little ways. Just standing on like it's
Actually, no. Can I hop on my griffin?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I can turn
Just-
into someone and someone can, like, ride on my back.
just hovering along close to the party.
I'd just be walking.
I can turn into a bear again if you guys want.
I think we've seen enough bears for a while.
Yeah, I'm cool with the bears.
Okay, I'll turn into a bird then
7,000
and fly.
bears. All right, so the only people left on the ground are Ulamir, Lilith, and Windchime.
Yes.
Can I have survival checks from everyone as you are traversing through this jungle?
Make the bear call to be on my broom.
That's from everybody though.
Oh yeah, everyone,
7.
including you. 7 from the druid. No.
Yeah, that was
5.
with my +5 modifier. I rolled a 2.
Even if you
14.
Okay.
Is this being considered difficult terrain?
I would say yeah.
Okay, I have land strike.
To survival.
Yes.
5.
Hey,
19.
19.
not an iron fuck.
Wait. Yeah, so I'm fine.
Ulamir, what'd you end up getting?
14.
14.
Yep. I'm not messing around. 1.
You guys need me to print you new character sheets so you don't always have to hand them back and forth?
2.
The 2.
God.
Well, everyone that is not Windchime and Ulamir, you guys are traveling through these trees, trying to slowly like snake through various branches and vines that twist. And you see various animals and snakes then dangling from the branches above, animals crawling all below, bugs everywhere. And at some point, Windchime and Ulamir, you kind of notice the ground is looking a little bit weird. So you take a moment of pause, and the other ones step forward, and you feel your feet sink. For those of you that are in the air, you feel vines wrap around your legs and your arms.
Damn it.
So, by sinking, do you mean that like they have vines grabbing onto them, but
Quicksand, I would imagine.
quicksand? Or is it all?
Bro, are there ROUSs?
ROUS? What?
From The Princess Bride, rodents of unusual size?
Oh, I was like, what?
But is it vine? Like, is it a?
No, your feet sink into the ground.
Yeah, and I got fucking snatched up by vines and stuff, so fucking
So
cool.
Can I, like, dismiss my wild shape and, like, would that, like, break through the vines because I'm bigger now?
I would say probably not.
No, damn it.
I understand the logic, but
I'm
game-wise,
going to
no.
do quicksand. Do not panic because then you'll sink further. So I'm gonna slowly start trying to lift my legs out very calmly.
Oh, I got an idea. But it might backfire, but it could help us. I'm gonna use
Both give me athletics.
I gotta see if I can even use this actually.
Are you fucking joking?
I even tried to give you one that you're good at.
Yep. Yes. So would I be able to use
I'm using a fucking inspiration.
sword burst to try to cut the vines
Okay.
that are ensnaring myself in Cypress? So what
It would also hit Cypress.
26.
shit.
But it could break us free too.
Oh wait, just kidding. Do you want me to use this
Potentially.
and then me to throw it away? It's fine. Use for you.
I'm gonna chance it in this
Didn't hear
emergency
anymore.
situation.
Oh, what the
I think
fuck?
it's
Could I use my magic missiles and like try and do some?
Also,
Yeah.
I used an inspiration. I got 26.
26. All right. You are able to slowly shimmy your way up and out of this sinking mud.
And then once I get out of the sinking mud, not only am I gonna try and slowly like pull people out, but I'm gonna take my fire sword and like break at the vines.
I'm only giving everyone one try of things.
Just kidding.
I feel like sword burst, even though it'd be risky, it'd be the like it'd damage everybody, but it would cut the vines at the very least, potentially. So I'm gonna use that because people with 5 foot noodles and they all have to succeed in the dexterity sector. But I say one by 6 force like anymore.
If
Then
I
have
am able...
red mix, a red blend over there too. It's a
16.
sweet red blend.
1d6. That's
Wait, did they beat your save? What's your saving throw?
for what? Didn't say.
These are things that you guys need to have memorized. You should have memorized your attack, what your weapon that you use all the time is. And if you're a spellcaster, you need to know what your spellcasting ability is and your saving throw.
Can I, if I dismiss my wild shape, can I, try to reach for my dagger and cut myself free?
Yes.
Yeah, Jessica was sleeping and her eyes went.
Yeah, she heard a bag open. I'm the same way.
Surprise. Big open.
So I got a 10 on that.
And damage?
Yeah. You said D6 plus your saving throw.
No. You're saving your spell save DC. So it'll be your intelligence 8 and your proficiency mod. You should have that on your spell page.
Yeah. 8 plus 3.
Plus your intelligence.
That's what I just did.
So 11 plus, so 16, right? All right, so, but meets it, beats it. So they did succeed.
Got the bind.
Does it still do damage if they succeed?
If they succeed, no, it doesn't do damage.
Then you would not get to do damage.
So while Umir is like slowly sinking, I'm just going to look up and try to find a shadow in the trees, like up by a branch. Just shadow step up to it.
What are you trying to accomplish with this?
Just get out of the bud.
Oh, you're not in the mud.
I thought
No, you and Windchime were the ones that didn't get in the mud.
Well, you said that like on the ground, those people started to.
Except for you and Windchime. You guys stopped,
I thought that was
paused,
just
and
because
stepped
like,
back.
we just noticed that the ground got looked different.
Oh no, you guys paused,
Okay,
pulled back.
that was. I just misheard.
Do you want me to roll anything for cutting myself free?
Roll an attack roll with your dagger.
Okay.
And then if you're doing magic missile, just spin the spell
So
slot.
did he not frame me?
He did not. The daggers kind of burst out, and you notice they hit the bark, and it's like, oh, just chips away a little bit at these vines, but not enough to slice through any.
So did I roll if I can cast it, and then I roll my 4?
With magic missile, you just spin the spell slot and it casts,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to make you roll damage for it because it's instant hit, and these are just little vines. So yeah, I'd say you're able to get either yourself or Slipknot out of the vines, or Zafira.
I rolled a 16 on mine.
Roll a 16.
Yeah.
All right, that would be enough to break you free then.
I'll
Yippee!
get 3 first.
Heck yeah. I'd say so. Then the only one left in there would be Slipknot, and with that, everyone, please roll initiative for me.
What? 18.
Oh, nat 20.
23.
Wait, hold on, one at a time. Cypress got a 23. Bulamir?
I got a nat 20, but do you want me to add my initiative?
Oh yeah, always add your
Okay,
initiative.
25.
5.
You have a +5 on initiative?
Me too.
You have to be dexterous.
Damn.
No, 0.
Yeah, so
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I've been popping all day.
I have a 10.
Huh?
I have a 10.
I also have a kid.
Come over.
Sorry, just a little, a little moment for you.
Thanks.
If you want extra chip, please.
Those are the best.
That's what I said. What
You
the
can get.
fuck? Thanks, Alyssa. I said random chip, and then they got this.
Top tier chip. Well,
I just saw something I shouldn't have.
That's why I'm always worried about people sitting my
Yeah. For what it's worth, I couldn't read any of the text. I just saw a big fucking picture.
Oh, that's so good. You can always assume, and you're about to learn anyway. As long as you can't read it, I'm not worried.
Oh god, this is terrible. I just read a comment that says TPK incoming. Not from my live, just from one of my videos, but I'm like, I feel like that's a bad omen.
I hope not. Oh, holy shit, maybe.
Oh god.
Shouldn't be. Unless we leveled up since then. Where you level 8 and that's so 7.
Alright, sort those.
Did you say we're level 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought we were level 7.
So I forgot to
You've
upgrade
been
it.
level 8 for a while. Windchime, what was your initiative?
23.
23.
No.
Remember, because that's when we figured out that you didn't do your ability score increase at level 4.
Oh, I thought
And I
that
was
was the
like, make
level
sure you
7
do that for
update.
level
Okay.
8.
No, we're good.
Alright, well, as you guys are making all this noise and rustling through the trees, you hear 2 loud roars. And all of a sudden, this giant snake flies and slams into a tree. As just a little gorilla comes chasing after it.
Fuck you!
And a moment later, a gorilla that dwarfs the normal one plows through, knocking over trees. And there is now a giant snake, a normal gorilla, and a giant gorilla, all fighting in this area. And Slipknot, you are still restrained up in the vines. And I will note the ground is considered difficult terrain, so it will take double movement to move anywhere.
Except for me.
Except
me.
for you, because you are a special little ranger. Oh, Andrew is there. So Ulamir, you will be up first, and on deck is a triple tandem turn of Cypress, the giant snake, and Windchime.
Was this inspired by 100 men versus a gorilla?
It was not. I just really like the giant gorilla stab block, the giant ape.
Okay. How far away are they?
I'd say everything's within about like 40 feet here. It's not like a crazy long battlefield. It's just a small opening in the jungle.
Thing is, I don't know if I go for the bigger guys first or get the small one out of the way.
Or maybe for your friend.
I don't think there's any way. I mean, I could just.
I'm just hanging around.
Yeah.
Is-
He did kill my dad, so you know.
Are they fighting
See,
each
yeah,
other, or
I-
all 3 of them on
I-
us?
No.
Oh,
But he's
They're
like,
fighting
You're
all
not
three.
sure.
Oh.
okay.
That's what I was thinking. To me, it looked like they were fighting each other when they came flying into this scene.
I mean, what could I do possibly to help out Slipknot? Do I need like a bladed weapon to cut the vines, or
You can try whatever.
No pressure.
That's the beauty of D&D. You can try anything. Well, just about anything.
I don't want to give you the hint that I have an idea, but I wouldn't know about it. Character.
That's one of the worst feelings is when you know something, like my character wouldn't fucking know that though.
Show.
dimension door? I'm gonna use that right now. Like that's
Get me the fuck out of the vines. I don't know, just help me out so I could be an extra set of hands to help with the flying.
You can just do whatever you want and I can free him.
Or something. I don't know, I'm just hanging out.
Alright, well I guess I'll just go for just the regular gorilla first. Then I'll just attack it with my staff.
All right. That means that you will be going into this difficult terrain, so I will need a strength saving throw, please.
Can I use Shadow Step to get to him instead?
Yes.
I'll do that.
Which I believe is your bonus action, so you will be missing out on an attack.
So that just includes like my flurry of blows, right? I always get the extra attack.
You have extra attack, which means if you take the attack action, you hit twice, but you don't get
Yeah.
your bonus action
Which would be my
attack.
flurry of blows. Or just like a
You always have a bonus action attack as a monk too, but your flurry of blows adds another one on top of that.
Yeah.
So then you could attack 4 times.
now we'll be able to do it.
Hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll shadow step up to the small gorilla and just hit him with my staff.
And you have, hey, this is something you've been forgetting to do. You then have advantage on the first melee attack you make before the end of the turn.
Shadow step? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, holy shit, that's really good.
Right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So that first one was a 4. Yeah, I'll take the 10. Plus 10, so 30, 20.
All right, that will hit.
Team for the first one?
14 damage.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
And then for my second attack, 18. I still get advantage on this one, right?
Nope, just
No.
the first attack.
So that was an 18. 28.
That'll definitely hit.
12 for the second attack.
Well, it's dead. You see Ulamir teleport in with this new staff and just 2 simultaneous strikes. Bam, bam, and the skull of this gorilla explodes outwards.
Was that the little one?
Yeah, I can see a gorilla.
That was the little one.
Okay.
That was a little one, yeah. I'm saving up other things for the big one, the big ones. And I guess that'll end my turn because I have no other bonus actions.
With that, I do need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. As a piercing roar comes from the giant gorilla.
30, nope, 19.
18. I got a dirty 20.
I got a 21.
Dang.
Go first, I'll get it.
11.
But I can't.
11.
Sydney, you are a paladin, my girl. That's insanely good.
7. Is it
5. So,
17 on mine.
17.
and I got a dirty 20.
Feel free.
Zafira, what'd you get?
19.
19. Alright, well, I guess the only one that this is going to affect is Lilith. You are now deafened and stunned for 1 round. As
Like,
you, are,
it's like when a bomb hits behind you and it goes.
you got shell shock.
Yeah.
Alright. I can take the little gorilla out of initiative order. And now we are onto the triple tandem turn of Cypress, the snake, and Windchime, all going at once.
What are the snake and the giant ape doing right now? Are they fighting each other?
They're not doing anything yet.
Are they looking at us or each other?
Well, right now, the snake seems to be going towards the giant ape, as it just let out a very loud scream, and it did not like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna free Slipknot with Magic Missile.
I'm gonna go for this
You don't have
snake.
to roll damage, it'll free him.
Okay.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark
On the snake.
on the snake.
I'm a snake.
And then how close are the snake and the ape to each other?
Well, I was just rolling for the snake, because they're going at the exact same time.
Right.
So you point and mark this snake with your little bit of magic, and you see it just lurch forward as it coils and lunges and wraps itself around this fuck ass gorilla. So now it is constricting the giant ape.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I feel like we've walked in the middle of something.
That happens to you guys a lot.
Just walked in on mom and dad fighting.
I have so many questions. Was the ape that Willamir just killed a baby, or was it just a smaller creature?
I would say you can take an action to try and figure that out.
Yeah, I don't. I have so many questions.
Do you
I don't know
want
what to
that on your
do.
conscience to know if Ulmir killed the child?
I'm trying to make heads or tails of what we just walked in on. Like,
I mean, before it's tried to kill him.
alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna attack the snake. $14.
We'll hit.
$13.
13 damage.
Second attack also on the snake. $15.
Damn. You launch these arrows into this. Or wait, was that damage or to hit for the second attack?
The second attack was to hit.
Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm stupid. Alright, what's damage for that?
6.
You launch these 2 arrows into this target, and even though it's kind of writhing and squeezing around this, both of them sink into the snake, and you see it kind of writhe and wriggle and try to like move around to avoid. And after that, it'll bring us to Zephyra.
I am going to. Oh, I closed the page. I'm going to wild shape into a Quetzalcoatlus. It's a giant flying dinosaur.
Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, I know what Quetzalcoatlus. That's the one I got excited for in the previews for the new Jurassic World movie.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna fly above the gorilla and the snake, and I'm going to dive and bite the gorilla. And that's,
All right.
Sorry, my sister walked in on me saying all that. Oh, nuts. That was an 8 to hit.
Oh, nuts.
An 8 to hit?
Yeah,
Did you roll a 4?
I did roll a 4.
Girl, that is a miss.
I figured.
And, oh yeah, and it only gets 1 attack. Okay.
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right. Well, that was your go, which will bring us to the giant gorilla. No one's really grouped up, so
Yeah, there she is.
it has to try to break free of this grapple, which it does. Oh my god, Yum. It does.
Did you just say yum?
And huh?
Did you say yum?
No, I said, oh my god, it does.
I thought you said, oh my god, yum.
Oh my god, Yum. It will break free and it will use its bonus action to leap 30 feet, landing directly in front of Windchime.
Oh.
And that will be his go, because breaking free took his action, then leaving El Snako behind. And Slipknot, it is your go, and you are now free.
I'll see Wind Chime just get the gorilla jumping in her general vicinity. Alright.
He's like Winston Overwatch.
I think the smartest thing to do right here is to probably just shoot this gorilla. So I'm just gonna roll to shoot. So D plus 4. Well, first we roll to see if it hits. And I got this is 6, right? That was a 6 plus. Well, that's not great. 10.
That is a miss.
Shit.
Second attack.
Second. Okay, 17.
That is a hit.
Okay, now roll damage. 8. Also,
Should be +5 because your intelligence went up, right?
yeah, I did. Where's the? This is an indicator. It should still be down there. Oh, yeah, I'll just leave it down. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, you're right. You. Oh, sick. 8 plus 5. 13 damage.
13 damage into the Wilba. As you guys hear 2 shots fire off, the first one you notice just kind of bounces all the pellets off of him, and the second one you swoop a little bit closer and just fire off a shot right in like the scruff of his neck, and you see it sink in. And with that, it'll bring us back to the top of initiative with Ulamir, and everyone please give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh god, this is not good.
Oh God.
Oh!
Am I so good either? Oh shit.
I have an inspiration in my back pocket and burning that.
Oh, shit.
Did we all
I'm
do
sorry.
that?
Not one for you. And I
Four.
get
4-2.
17.
14. 14.
It'll make for a silly story.
What you get?
That one.
That one.
It's entertaining.
14.
14.
You don't have a.
I don't have any inspiration. I haven't had any
Do
inspiration
you
in
not
like
have an
4
addition?
sessions.
Like a dexterity?
For me, no, 0.
I mean, that one, but would be 6.
Yeah, you still always add stuff in.
Yeah, so 6.
But no.
Alright. As this is happening, the shot rings out, and with the roar from the ape, a second later, vines from the trees all rake out in barb-like formations, and Windchime and who was it that got the 14? Alright, you got the 14. You two are able to dive in between them as you see the trees kind of suck inwards and twist these vines together like a spring and just shoot out. Everyone else, you will be taking 5 piercing damage.
I'm gonna use evasion, but I only take half damage.
Notice.
So wait, what did you say it was?
5 total. So
Five
that
total. So you're on up or down? 3.
Guys, look at the hamster.
Hamster.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I have the Quetzalcoatl's whatever's stats pulled up, and
It's
at the
so
bottom,
Atlas.
whatever. At the bottom, it says source Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yeah, that's one of the books.
Yeah, I know, but I just forget that it's like an actual like thing. And then I just
You forget that Volo's a real individual.
yeah,
Well,
because
in
he's just
the
to me
Forgotten Realms.
he's just a goofy little guy who gives you a
See, to
lobotomy.
me, it's the opposite. It's insane that they put Volo in Baldur's Gate.
He gives you he's my lobotomy guy. I don't know what other kind of jobs he has outside of that.
Yeah, he kind of fucks up your lobotomy, and then he's like, here's an eye. Anyway, bye.
It's a cool eye.
It's a very helpful eyeball. All right. Well, Ulamir, it is your go.
Well, I'm going to go to the big gorilla, and I'm going to attack it with my staff.
Gorilla.
And
Are you using Shadow Step again, or are you going to be walking?
how far away is it? I mean, I'll just have to do it.
It's back about where you started, so you're going to have to try to cross that again. And it's enough, even with your heightened movement, you'd probably have to dash as well.
Can I change my target to the snake instead, if that's closer?
The snake is like right by you.
Okay, I'll change to the snake instead. And I'll just attack with my staff. That's not good. 14.
That hits.
Awesome. I'm gonna do a stunning strike with it.
Oakley dokley, so that's what con save for me.
Yep.
And
10 damage.
they only got a 9 on the con save.
And that's, I think, is that my constitution or something like, or
It would be your save DC, so it would be your, I believe, wisdom. It tells you how to calculate stunning strike.
okay. Target must succeed on a constitution saving throw or be stuck until the end of your turn. It doesn't say.
Usually everything for Monk is based off your dexterity or your wisdom. Your key save DC, 8 plus proficiency plus your wisdom
Just my wisdom score or my modifier?
modifier.
Okay.
You never use the scores except when you're
Okay.
leveling up your abilities.
So wisdom is +3, proficiency is +3. And then what was the other thing?
8.
8.
So 8 plus 6, so 14.
14.
So yeah, they fail.
Okay. Stuns. Who did you just stun? The snake. Okay. Because I had to go all the way back and go through the difficult terrain to get to the gorilla. Nah, that's fine. For my, I'm gonna do my extra attack real quick.
And you will have advantage because they are stunned.
Yeah. 19. 19. That's 29.
Holy shit, yeah, that hurt.
Missed the box. Way in the back. Oh, it's in there. 4. 11 damage. There you go.
11 more damage.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Remember, that's flurry of blows isn't, it doesn't cost a bonus action. That's just your unarmed strike. So you have unarmed strike as a bonus action, then you can spend a key point to do flurry of blows, which then gives you
Okay.
another unarmed strike.
So I will just do an unarmed strike. I haven't used that in a while, so I forgot about it.
You just hit people a lot.
Yeah.
That's what monks do. They iron fist their way through
And I'm
this.
still at advantage.
Go advantage because it's still stunned.
Okay, that is 18 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. 6 plus 6. 10 damage.
Yeah, god damn.
And then another key point for flurry of blows. Okay. 4. That's a 30-20.
How that hits?
Another 10 damage.
It is dead.
Woohoo!
Snake's dead.
Mm-hmm.
You just cheaper town hall the snake.
You did. You guys see as
I'm fucking everything up this.
say the ape jumps across, these vines lurch out, and after being stabbed, you see Ulamir just kind of bring the staff down and poke the snake as it stiffens, and then just a flurry of punches straight into its face as it is pulverized, and it withers and dies.
Withers big naturals? What?
Shut up. Alright, Cypress and Windchime, it is your turn.
So it's the gorilla, right?
Just the gorilla left.
Is there anybody in front of me and the gorilla, like in my path?
I wouldn't say immediately between you guys. You could even like position yourself to the side of it.
Then I would like to use my lightning and thunder staff and cast lightning strike.
Ooh, okay. Do I have to roll anything for that?
Check. You must succeed on a 17 Constitution. You see.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I failed. I rolled a 4.
Oh.
These call settlers. You seem to be.
It's just getting worse and worse. Okay, 43.
43 damage?
Shit.
It keeps getting worse and worse. 43 damage.
What?
It's an 8d6.
That's nuts.
It's like a fireball,
Yeah.
but centered on one individual.
How big is the jungle?
Big enough.
Is he still kicking after that?
He is unfazed.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh shit. Alright.
Alright, bonus action shift the hunter's mark from the python to him. And then. Yeah, 25.
Oh, yeah.
$13.
13 more damage.
And secondary attack. $13.
That hits.
Oh.
He's a big target. He's pretty easy to hit.
11.
11 damage. Usually, a brute.
Unfazed by 43 damage.
We might have
It
to
is a
run.
big gorilla.
Now he is seeming to have some fatigue from this fight after these 2 arrows sink into him.
I summon 100 men.
Well, Zafira, it is your turn, Mr. Quetzalcoatlus.
I'm just gonna try to bite him again. See if that
Doing your
works.
diving
Yeah.
dive attack.
Yeah. 15? Does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Let's see. So 3d6 plus 2. Okay. No. Oh, bad. 9 damage.
9, that's not too bad.
You okay? Yeah.
All right. Well, it will be the Gloriba's turn. And all of my friends up in the air. You see, as he reaches to the ground, pulls a boulder, turns around and hucks it
Oh,
up at you all. I need a dexterity saving throw from Zafira, Slipknot, and Cypress, please.
goddamn.
Dexterity.
Fuck, oh,
17.
17, alright.
Please. Oh, that one. Wait, because I have inspiration.
Do you have one?
I do have one left. I'm using it. Yeah.
I got a 7.
Oh, please. I got a 7.
7? Okay.
Was that
Hold
with
on.
your inspiration?
That was with the inspiration, yes.
Oh, good lord.
I'm about to get
So
fucked.
good.
God damn.
Alright. Cypress and Slipknot, you are going to take 27 bludgeoning damage, and you are then knocked prone, which knocks you out of the air. Estimately, how high up were you guys?
I was like 5 to 10 feet up.
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty close to the ground.
I was probably telling myself to some order.
I'm okay, but that shit hurted you.
I'll just say you guys fall 10 feet. So you're each going to take an additional 1 damage.
Oh,
And then Zafira, you are going to take half of that. So you are going to take 14 bludgeoning damage, and you are not knocked.
Okay.
oh, dude, I'm pissed. That gave me an idea though.
And that will be his go. Slipknot is your go. And since you're on the ground, I will need a strength saving throw, please.
It's already blistering?
+1. That's something.
Sydney, I just realized that you're not in this initiative.
Dude,
My first round, I just thought you skipped over me because I was deafened
dude,
and I couldn't.
You were
press the
stunned.
button.
these rolls are
Sorry, I had a 12.
Yeah, so I was looking and I was like, why isn't Sydney saying anything? And I'm like, oh, because
I noticed the round seemed a little short.
Yeah.
yeah, well, you are right after Slipknot in this one.
I got a nat 1 with my modifier 1. That too.
All right. So not only are you prone, but you are now being sucked under and you are suffocating. What is your Constitution modifier?
It is +2.
All right. All right, you can hold your breath for 2 minutes, which is a very, very, very long time in combat. But you're still under there, so you cannot speak. You can only hear in muffled things, and you are sinking into this mud. You do still have your action and bonus action, though. You still get to try to take your turn. So if you want to try to break out,
Use my past vortex for just teleport myself above ground to an undisclosed location.
I need to see if you are able to cast that.
I'd have to, since it's on me, I'd have to pass a Constitution saving throw on myself. So the target must.
It has
succeed
verbal
on a
components, and you cannot speak, so you cannot cast that spell.
Dude,
Verbal and somatic, you'd have to be able to move your hands and speak it.
I'm in a bad spot. Hold on.
And also with that one, the target can choose to fail. So yeah, you can do it on like yourself.
Shit. Well, yeah, I'm kind of just fucked right now. I need help. I can't do anything.
For the
I'm getting fucked up. And the rolls, I've rolled 2 nat 1s tonight. The rolls have not been it.
The rolls have been very iffy around the board today.
So our
Because
Victor
of
and
what
Warsaw
happened with
dice.
rolls last time.
They're with you guys, but they are definitely not participating in this.
They're squishy now. They're not angels.
They're just sitting back.
They're just
They're hugging each other.
I'm actively dying.
They're kissing.
Kissing with their mouths. Boys kiss.
All right. Well, is that all for your turn?
Can't do anything. Can't move. I'm stuck on the ground and my spells would work in this situation. So
All right, Lilith, it is your go.
Swing sword. Oh, hit.
y'all are terrible. You fucking suffocate. Help me.
That is a long time.
21.
Each round is
That hits.
All right, and
Okay.
then
So okay.
if I know that it hits, can I just say Divine Smite now? Yeah. Who? Level 2 Divine Smite.
So you're adding 3d8 on top of all of your other damage.
Who? Okay, hold on. Hold
No.
on. Moving all my things. Then 2d8.
3d8.
3d8. That's what I thought. I was being
Because whatever
testing
spell
you.
slot you cast Divine Smite at, add 1, and that's how many d8s it is.
Okay. Let me just roll all this.
It's the best way to do it.
Let me math. Girl, stop looking at me.
She just wants attention. Would all 20 from all of it?
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on one of them.
Did you add in your strength modifier as well? Mm-hmm. Plus 5?
4.
4.
I forgot I had changed.
The girls have like specific weaknesses.
Dying.
100 men.
100 men.
Curiosity.
No, that's cats.
I was making a Curious George reference.
He's not a gorilla.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright, second attack.
I
I
rolled
was
shit
second
into a
attack.
banana.
I'm so sad.
Remember how I said to go over your character sheet before the session?
Again, I can't do the Divine Smite again. Yeah.
Yes, you can, as long as you have spell slots, you can use it.
Well, let me think. I don't use spells very often. I have 3 spell slots for second level, so I'm gonna do it again. Do it again. Bop. Okay.
Did you roll to see if you hit?
Oh, hold on. I got way too
Oh,
trigger.
Sydney, the veteran D&D player out of you guys, forgetting the basic D&D rules.
My last inspiration.
How many inspiration points did you
I
have?
hit 2.
Okay.
Okay, that looks a lot better. 22.
That hits.
And so now I'm gonna do the math. I rolled more ones on this one. Stupid. 31. And that was with adding this time.
That is precisely enough to kill him.
Oh, thank goodness.
How do you kill this big ol' gorilla?
I I'd be hitting him, and then I'm gonna, and then
I
I'm
get
gonna,
it.
and then I'm gonna say sorry because I feel bad because he's just ignoring
Sorry,
it. He doesn't
buddy.
know what he's doing. And then I shove my sword into his face, so I don't have to see his side.
There will be around there.
Yeah.
You killed Super Harambe.
I'm pretty. How do you want to do it? I jump into his pen.
And then the zookeepers get him.
Sacrosanct. God.
A tranquilizer dart falls from the heavens. It's actually a nuke.
That is the ultimate tranquilizer tower.
Please save me, please.
It is indeed.
Somebody save me.
Guys, we're
get
actually
lose it.
paladin. We got this. Finish something.
His body falls to the ground and thuds, and you see the mud start to consume him as he sinks into the ground. And you all notice that Slipknot is not in view.
Oh fuck! I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
Would none of us been able to see him fall?
You all would have seen him fall.
Can I summon some
But now
vines
he
to
has-
grab him and pull him up?
You are in wild shape, so no.
Can
Closest.
I dismiss my wild shape and do
I see
that?
a bandage.
You will fall out of the sky.
Can I
I see a
land
hand.
and dismiss my wild shape?
Yes. What did you say?
Do I
No.
Who's closest?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm underground. Oh,
Yes.
Shit. Oh god, I might die.
Can I look for disturbance in the quicksand where he would have fell?
did I see at the beginning where he fell?
You all would know about where he fell. Yes.
I'm thrusting some vines under to try to grab him and pull him up.
Please give me a strength saving throw.
Me?
I'm not leaning like all in there.
No,
you know.
Lilith.
Oh,
And then you're trying to use vines to get him out? How are you doing that?
I'm like, I'm gonna be like, hey, vines, go get him. Does someone?
Can I like put my staff like in where he fell and see if he can grab onto it?
Hold on, 22.
22? Alright, you're good. You are not sinking into it, and you're able to kind of slop some of the mud to the side, and you can now see two hands reach. Yes, please give me just a strength check.
Can't believe it, buddy.
Well, what was it?
I give her health action.
How are you helping?
I'm taking her weights. I'm like,
I need a strength saving throw from you as well.
I can make the vines grab onto Lilith and use that to help pull.
How are you summoning vines?
There's vines all around the jungle. I use the Druidcraft.
Does Druidcraft allow you to control
Or like
vines?
mold earth. I've done it before. I don't remember how. I
You're
think-
8 add to my 7.
No, that's with the strength saving throw. Wind chime is now also sinking into the...
I think you let me
Even
use
though-
like a variation of like
Wait,
mold earth
My weight.
wait, did you say
let
check
vines
or
form
saving?
in a certain way.
saving throw.
Hold on.
I think we were doing that during skill challenges, because a lot of times vine control for stuff is like,
Okay.
I'll let you like kind of wiggle with entangle sometimes as a spell, because it's kind of fun and vine control is always cool.
Okay. I mean, I have that too.
I'm gonna say I definitely allow it, because then you're having to use a resource to do something big, so then I'm more willing to do stuff. If you're doing like a cantrip, it's like, oh, okay.
Okay. Can I
Not
use
as much
entangle to
wiggle
wrap around
room.
Lilith then and pull?
Yeah, and I'll
Okay.
say that would
Okay.
get Lilith a...
It's 11 change.
No, it does not. But I will say you can re-roll because vines are also grabbing you and pulling you in the little chain of people. Yes.
20, motherfucker!
You're good.
Dirty.
All right, all right. So Slipknot is finally pulled out as these vines kind of wrap around you guys and give you a little platform to stand on, and then weave down into it, cupping him and pulling him upwards.
Cupping Slipknot.
Thanks, guys. Technically is.
And you are now back up above, able to fully breathe.
Dude, magic stuff again.
The magic sick
I'm
shit.
immediately getting on my fucking wing and staying far away from the ground.
He said that shit sucks. I'm not about to be Augustus Gloop.
I didn't go in the quicksand, but theoretically, since I have those elven kind boots, would that count as me not being affected by difficult terrain? Or that's just an effect I have anyway.
I think that's just an effect you have anyway.
Well, yeah, but I mean, does that include not sinking in quicksand? Like Legolas style?
I don't know if that would count, but we'll say for now, yeah. I'll have to look that up and
Okay.
see if that counts for hazardous, traps and stuff.
Okay, just wondering.
Well, you guys survived your first little bit in the jungle, so there you go. And as you are able to pull your party member from that, and you guys all rally and recover kind of in a safe spot with much more solid ground. Hold on, I need to pull up sound.com. Because I cannot make this sound. I can make many sounds, but not this one.
Did you ever use that, I don't know if it was a free trial of that website or whatever? Or if it was just a discount?
That's what you guys hear.
Lovely.
Fun fact,
And that is
I
where
heard
we're going to
nothing.
end the session. Hold on.
Because
Did you hear that?
Nope.
Beach episode.
T-Rex.
It's probably because of the noise reduction.
It's like we're on our way to the beach. This sucks.
There you go. I texted it to you.
Word. Let's see. Oh, T-Rex roaring. Word.
T-Rex roar. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give everyone an inspiration point.
Yay!
Get you guys back up. We worked a little bit well together today. Yeah. The dice gods were not kind. And they were very kind to me on, of course, the high damaging attack. Hey, my record is 13 in one night. If anyone can beat that, I will give you 10 inspiration points.
13
That's
what?
not one you want to be.
Yeah, no,
But-
I'd rather not.
Session.
I didn't. I died. But we were high enough level that death didn't matter anymore. They were like, cool, true resurrection. Go back and get them. I'm like, okay.
You
The
had
joys
13
of
what
play
in one
as
night?
natural ones.
Oh my god.
And I will never forget that because, of course, I ended on the quote unquote unlucky number. So I was like, oh, great, yeah. My Zealot Barbarian. Out of anyone to die, that's the best party member to die because then it costs nothing except the spell slot to get them back. Also, Colleen, I've decided to start a crusade to get you to DM since you're already on DM TikTok and everything.
Dude, I'm getting hundreds of comments telling me that I'm about to become a DM.
Do it.
I don't know. I don't know if I have the skills.
It's a lot less game knowledge and a lot more just attempting to wrangle cats.
Yeah. I'm also terrible at improv. I told you about how I quit the improv team that I accidentally made.
It is rather essential to D&D as a hobby.
Yeah. Like I try
Improv
my
is
best
very
as a
funny.
player, but
Nighttime.
you have to
There's the
improv
bus
a
stop.
lot more as a DM, I'd argue.
Who are you? Where are we? No! My new
What?
character, anti-improv man.
No,
Shane
but
Bob. No and. No
no,
and also
and you all
sequels.
die. You know, I just don't think I'd have the ability to improv with that many like variables. It's a lot easier to do as a player.
It is. DMing is a different. You're playing the same game, but from a different perspective, and it is essentially a whole different version of the game.
Yeah. Maybe after I have a couple years under my belt.
I do also want to say, I know that I have been hounding you guys, but I am saying this like a teacher when you're going into finals week. Study your fucking character sheets. Make sure that everything is done properly, because if you don't, you're at the point you will die. You will die. That was one of the easiest fights I have planned for the rest of the campaign.
Yes and no.
And it is not just the creatures, it is also the environments.
Sir, yes, sir.
And if you have questions, I will gladly assist. And if you want fun magic items and stuff, I can help you. Next week, I would really like to start the villain campaign, though. Give some time to pause on heroes, work on villains, do things with that. Is that your villainess?
She's a siren.
That's really cute.
I need to look for
Like
the
start
cowboy
playing
part.
as our villain characters next week?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
I think that would be very fun. I don't think we have officially made one for you yet.
Yeah.
We can start earlier, text throughout the week.
Ooh. Yeah, you and I shall chat. Do y'all need a ride, by the way? Oh, cool. Okay, sure. You can ride my
Alright.
new whip.
I'm a dip because I have work tomorrow.
Have
You
whip.
capitalism.
Yeah. Wes.
I'm gonna play video games.
Okay.
To go
I'll
to
talk
that.
to you guys later. Goodbye.
Alright, I love you, bye. The microphone rocks, by the way, especially since we figured out how to work it.
Yes, yes. Alright.
Yeah, just
cool.
thank you to the weirdo that gave that to me. It was very sweet. Very nice.
Never mind. Bye. Oh my god. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. I hope that you enjoyed that little stream. But like Jaeger said, I guess next week we're starting our villain campaign, which is crazy. I was not expecting that. I don't know if it's gonna be like a session 0 or what. But I want to start streaming The Last of Us. I think I'm going to start doing that on like non-Baldur's Gate days. But I will see you guys probably not tomorrow. I have plans tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But I'll see you later. Toodaloo!